Daphne, you got 200 platinum pieces.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in terms of spell slots used, or I think this is maybe a little out of date, but
I think
cool.
you probably got a long rest.
Yeah,
Oh, I think we ended in the middle of a long rest, right?
Yeah, because Lord Hans is going to work on a spell.
I'm finishing Dream, I guess.
I'm going to give you a recap of last time, and
I'm finishing Dream.
Get some music going and give you a recap, and we're gonna get into this thing. Yeah, you guys are in the middle of a long rest. I think I told you like don't finish your long rest yet, because who knows what's gonna happen in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'm taking 5 hours to finish learning Dream.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna give you guys a long rest unless you roll a 1. Did we do a luck check last time?
I think we did.
Did we?
Didn't we? With 3 people? It was just like, you wanted him to do something, I was going to do something right before it started, and then you're like, we got to stop so we can do the checkouts.
But I don't know, we didn't like set up watches and stuff, I feel like we did not.
I thought we did.
Did we?
Well, let's look at the recap, and then we'll see where we're at. Plot summary. Wow, a full month ago. The party started out in the bathroom. Yeah, I've got notes on what we were left off saying, so that's good. The party started out in the bathroom of the Queen, considering Una's condition. Here, I'll put, where'd the zoom go? Come back, zoom. Nope, wrong one. Here you go. Wow, what a coordinated spectacle. Okay. The party started out in the bathroom of the Queen, considering Una's disease. You healed Una's disease with the final potion from the Doc Brown-like healer from the Chop. Who's a female Doc Brown. They then decided to announce their victory to the city. So most of the session last time was announcing their victory.
Hey, we had to do a victory lap.
Giant owls.
On I think it was eagles at the
Giant
time,
owls.
but maybe it was owls.
Yeah.
I had giant owls.
Was Laura, you weren't here, right? This is all new?
Yeah.
Okay. Jake spent a wonderful time narrating as we were flying around different sections of the city as people were peeking out from their windows in different sections. And
Yeah. After getting to the end of Act 3, where they finally defeated all of the sort of Act 1 villains, and then went another few sessions to delete the horrible circumstances created by those villains, everything seemed to be tucked away, and so it was time for a victory lap. They decided to announce their victory to the city. They passed wounded guards as they ran through the castle, attempted to help them. Guards were weak and freaked out. They stood on the ramparts of the castle and yelled about their victory. They used skywrite to write about their victory in the sky.
It's safe. You can come out.
They conjured giant owls and rode them through the city, shouting persuasively.
And using thaumaturgy. Really?
Yes, and now they may not only be called the group of unnamed heroes, but perhaps the heroes of the owl.
Ooh.
The heroes of the owl, as they spent they took a couple trips across the city shouting with thaumaturgy about their victory. Jasper dropped his musket off at the workshop to be repaired. Then you guys headed back to the Mussover compound, where you convinced Daniel Mussover to give them a bunch of money to fund your heroics. So Mussover sent Greenshanks off to count money. Then everybody went upstairs to unpetrify Lemongrass Peabody, aka... You know what? I forgot his original name.
Sir Chesley? Sir Chesley?
Sorry, Sir Chesley. I know you're a real person.
It's alright.
In another
a lot going on, I understand.
Yeah, no, my brain doesn't work. It's cool. Lemongrass wanted to kill himself for failing to stop Galethikosh. You guys tried to console him and convince him to make his new mission, purging the mercenaries in front of House Tammerway. So he took off to go do that. The group discussed a few things and then called Prince Finn and Valentis into their rooms one at a time. You guys quiz the prince to see if he for sure wants to be king, and he does. You guys kept equating monarchy with slavery to him and trying to get him to wake up from the horrible dream of the aristocracy. And he was like, why wouldn't I want to be in charge of a country? I don't get it. So you tried. And then you guys made it a point to make sure that the prince, you saw that the prince needed to get laid, and I think maybe later it became your quest to try to get the prince laid.
Oh yeah.
Then you brought in
Which we failed
Valentis.
Yeah.
You brought in Valentis and asked him if Mussover is being weird with the prince, like if Mussover is being extra controlling. Valentis told you that Mussover needs to be involved to keep things in balance so that things don't descend into chaos. The party incited Mussover, finding that he's a good person but may enjoy an angle for the throne. You guys made Valentis' food taste delicious because he loves shrimp. Don't worry, you don't have to know any of this. That's the whole point of meeting them for the first time. Then you guys decided to go pick up Jasper's musket at the workshop where everyone was carousing. They were having a party since you guys had announced everything. You got the musket back from the gnome, and you discovered, Laura, they discovered that the 500-year-old musket has a symbol on it that's the same as Una's scar.
Dun, dun, dun.
After that, you guys went and got squab. You super enjoyed the delicious, drippy, yummy squab from the street stand. And then you went to the tavern called the Towering Mine, where I gave you a bunch of interesting NPCs that were in the tavern, and you guys mostly ignored them all, except for Gabadan. You got to meet Gabadan, the crazy dice-rolling weirdo.
Hey, we also got to annoy some teenagers.
You met some annoying teenagers while you were looking into getting Prince Finn laid. You guys decided to get sex workers for him, and then you changed their minds because they want Finn ready if he gets paired off with Killshaw. So you guys are thinking that you wanted him to marry Killshaw, so you wanted him to be propelled by his horniness to marry the 40-ish-year-old Killshaw, so that you guys can bring political stability through their union.
I feel like we're learning a game of chess, but all we know how to play is checkers, and we're very naive at it.
Yeah. Let's not get the prince laid, because maybe we can solve world peace with his horniness, his teenage horniness. Prince is 16. After having their fill of the Towering Mine, you guys headed home for a long rest at the Mussover compound. You received 1,000 platinum pieces and 1,500 gold pieces worth of diamonds from the Mussovers, which would be for Revivify and Raise Dead and that sort of thing. We left off at the start of the long rest. So next time, we were talking about setting watches. Will they get the benefits of a long rest? Awaken spell. Awaken spell?
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
you were
casting
thinking about,
Awaken spell.
do I want to awaken a tree?
Yeah, I'm casting it.
Nice. Yes.
Well, I have not been studying that, so I'll pull it. What's the name of the stat block? Giant tree?
Awaken tree.
Awakened tree stat block. And then you wanted to finish studying
Dream.
Dream
Yeah,
spell?
5 hours left.
And
Yeah, because he said he needs 5 hours. Like, I'll use 8 hours.
right. So you need to be abed for like 11 hours. You need to be
Yeah.
in your rooms for 11 hours.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of a late morning for you guys.
Fine with me, baby.
10
Would that be
a.m.
enough time if Daphne had time to go visit my mom? We could handle that before we head off to see Lady Killshaw.
If
Oh,
you
did we? I've already brought that. We're going to go visit her again. The second time.
You had offered this idea that if we got the diamonds, that there might be a way to
Yes.
further,
Oh, that's right. That we were going to try greater restoration. That's right.
to
Okay.
further arrest or mitigate her
Yes.
disease.
Okay.
That's right.
So yeah, if you guys want to split the party and go off by yourselves and visit Jasper's mom and cast Greater Restoration on her, you can.
If we have those hours to spare, that would be something Jasper would be
Yeah.
interested in doing.
And definitely would do that. Yes, if we have it.
What do you think about not role playing that so we can get our new character introduced sooner?
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just roll a few dice to see various successful things.
Yeah.
So while he's awakening a tree, which I want to hear about in a second, and he's staying up late studying his thing, Daphne and Jasper are gonna go through the city, which takes a few hours, and go to the mom's house and visit the mom.
Yep.
Do I think the city is safe now, today? Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna make you roll for if you get attacked by brigands or something. I guess both of you roll luck checks, and if you get a 1, maybe somebody tries to rob you or something.
I got a 10.
A 7.
Okay, yeah, so you're fine.
Great.
You don't get a bunch of hungry people from the chop trying to take your money. Yeah, you get to the house. Your dad's happy to see you. He's very proud of you. He tells you how proud of you he is for saving the city. You guys go upstairs and visit Jasper's sick mom. Your mom's proud of you. She's laying in bed. She cries when she sees you. She's so proud of you and happy for what you've done so far for her. And what do you guys? What do you say to her?
So this is Susanna Courtwell, and my mom, and she's in bed, and her happiness at the city being saved and me being okay, of course. I am concerned about her well-being, and I tell her, Mom, I said that we my friend Daphne said that there may be something she can do to help you, even though it might not be a full cure, but it might help you further until we get you the cure. And I reintroduce her to Daphne.
And she is intensely uncomfortable, but is just going to try not to show it, and will, let Jasper talk to his mother, and when she is acknowledged, will say hello. And when it's time, she will, it's one of those sort of head down, but when his mother consents, will attempt the spell to try to make her better.
Okay, and how many diamonds is Greater Restoration going to use up?
Let me pull it up. That's let's see. It uses diamond dust worth at least 100 GP.
Okay, so you gotta crush the diamonds in a mortar and pestle next to the bed.
I go down to the kitchen and grab a mortar and pestle. Come on.
Well, I've got those like crazy fake limbs now, right? So maybe I can just go.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh yeah,
That's so cool.
This
My
eminently
Susanna's
practical,
eyes.
yes.
Susanna's eyes grow wide.
Yeah, as Daphne takes her gold mesh hand and just crushes diamonds in it,
And she's
into
holding
a fine
these
dust.
Really valuable diamonds. And
Yeah.
who is keeping track of the diamonds? Should I, or does somebody else?
I mean, you are welcome to. I have a couple of, although no, because now we use the one on Chesley. So if you would like to keep track moving forward, that is fine.
Do you have any at all left over or no?
I think I have one. That's my other.
Do you want to keep?
Sorry,
track
I'm
of the rest?
usually on my iPad and I'm on my laptop, so it's a little bit of a different.
We just got 1,500. Do you want to keep track of that?
I'm happy to keep track of that. So Daphne, do you want to use some of the 1,500 gold pieces of diamonds that we got, or do you want to use your last diamond?
Well, as much as I would like to use one from my own personal stash, I feel like
You're gonna use the ones that we got. It sounds like.
yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she grinds 100 gold pieces worth of the new diamond with her sweet gold mesh hand, and Tell me what your casting of Greater Restoration on the woman in the bed looks like. Did we lose you?
She's frozen.
She's frozen. I'll call her.
She's back.
Oh. Tell me what the.
I'm back.
Tell me what the casting of Greater Restoration on Jasper's mother in the bed looks like.
Well, like I said, I think, the stakes are high here, but there is no room for emotion when she's trying to treat. So I actually think there is very little pomp and circumstance. It is getting down to it. And I think while the only thing I think that in this instance gives it away as magical is maybe her hands are moving just a little too fast. And maybe bending just not quite how they should, but otherwise is pretty, not really bells and whistles.
Right on. So Jasper's mother experiences this spell in her bed, and she sits up and swings her legs over the side of the bed, and tears are streaming down her face, and she hugs Jasper and puts an arm out to include Daphne in the hug.
Tears are streaming down Jasper's face too.
And she's saying, "Thank you. Thank you."
That's it. You are most welcome, Madame.
Mom, you can walk. You can stand.
She tries. She's hugging you. She tries to stand up. She's
Take it easy.
she's having trouble. She kind of falls back down on the bed.
Not so fast. It will take time.
I call for
It
my
will take
dad
time.
to come up and see this. Yeah.
He sees it. He starts crying. He's involved. They're all thanking you. She's like, I'm still weak, but my pain is gone, and the father goes in the closet and pulls out a cane that's in there, and she takes the cane and stands up on the cane and starts walking very carefully near you, and she says, I never thought I would walk again, son. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank my friend Daphne. And I give Daphne a big hug. And I try to lift her up off the ground, but I only have a 9 strength, so that I just give her a big hug and then reach out to my mom and give her a hug.
But I think the corners of Daphne's smile twitch up just a little bit, but happy about it. She says, "Oui, madame, I think this is a very good start."
I say I'll never forget this as long as I live. Thank you.
And Daphne, give me a medicine check, please.
Okay. That is wait. Oh, pushed the wrong button. Sorry. Dirty 20.
Okay. You can tell that she still has this disease, the palsy of Kofar. She has a respite from it that will eventually fade, but she's going to be able to walk. She's going to have much, much less pain, and eventually these things will wear off again, and she will be back in the position that she was. But between the fungus medicine that you retrieved for her and this, she's going to be 100 times better than she was.
I think, and Daphne will give this prognosis to Jasper, but I think not right in this moment. I think just let them have this for a little while.
Right. And Jasper, anything else you want to add for this scene?
Jasper's is very emotional. Also feels very grateful and connected with Daphne and with his parents, and just feels this tremendous joy that that these friends of his that this friendship that he's had with these people that he's gotten to know has directly helped his family. Who, when he was first met the friends, he was on his way back with medicine for his mom, not knowing how sick she would become, and somehow there's like a sense of coming around full circle right here.
And,
He's a good kitty.
Oh.
Zombie Welrar gives you a thumbs up.
We've been working on that.
Yeah, very slowly just.
Okay.
Alright, so, did you make your roll last time?
I did.
Okay, so you learned the spell.
Do I have it prepared for the next day?
If you want it to be,
All right.
yeah.
Where's Una? Is she with us or is she at Jasper's?
She's probably in
I'm with you
bed.
guys. Una's in her room.
I'm gonna knock on Una's door.
Okay.
Una, are you awake?
Yeah.
I have a new spell, and I want to propose an idea to you. Do you have a piece of Paul's body, like a scale or something like that? I'm not sure if we even need it.
I don't know.
Here's what I would like to do. I can send you into Paul's dreams, and you can communicate with Paul and find out where he is and if he's in danger.
Alright, if you look down,
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, you'll see that this is what Una was just drawing.
Uh-huh. I'll
Can I'm sorry.
It's a
Can
dragon.
can
She had a-
Una,
Can you put
I'll
that
ready
in
the
the chat?
spell. Think
Paul's saying, I'm sorry, and Una says, it's okay.
think about
And this is Kingfisher falling in. and that's you guys writing on the
That's
Paul
funny.
list.
if you okay, think about tonight before you go to sleep. Think about what you want to say to Paul. Tomorrow we'll try. We'll try to put you in his dream.
Alright, and Una's gonna start trying to think of going through, like, her, the folds of her clothes and stuff. Be like,
I think I only need the scale if we're trying to frighten Paul, but otherwise I think we're all right.
oh,
Let me ask the DM. So to cast Dream, the target does not make a saving throw if you're not trying to be hostile to them, right? You just go
It's
in.
a long chunk of text to read, but I will read it. This spell shapes a creature's dream. Choose a creature known to you as the target. And the components for the spell are sand, ink, and a quill plucked from a sleeping bird. So the components are not something from the creature. The target must be on the same existence as you. Creatures that don't sleep can't be contacted. You or a willing creature you touch enters a trance state, acting as a messenger. While in the trance, the messenger is aware of his or her surroundings, but can't take actions or
Lady
move.
Killshaw is here.
she came from here, but she's outside the gates of Elenia Toth.
Yeah, her army is here.
Her army is with her.
Sorry guys, my ADD is too bad, no selective attention. While in the trance, the messenger is aware of his or her surroundings but can't take actions or move. If the target is asleep, the messenger appears in the target's dreams and can converse with the target as long as it remains asleep through the duration of the spell. It's an 8-hour duration. The messenger can also shape the environment of the dream, creating landscapes, objects, and other images. The messenger can emerge from the trance at any time, ending the effect of the spell early. The target recalls the dream perfectly upon awakening. If the target is awake when you cast the spell, the messenger knows it and can either end the trance or wait for the target to fall asleep, at which point the messenger appears in the target's dreams. You can make the messenger appear monstrous and terrifying to the target. If you do, the messenger can deliver a message of no more than 10 words, and then the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, nightmare, 3d6 psychic damage. If you have a body part, lock of hair, clipping from a nail, or similar portion of the target's body, the target makes its saving throw with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can enter someone's dreams. You can shape the environment. You can do a lot of things.
Great, but they don't get to save. You just go into their dream.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If they're asleep, you have to
Yes.
do it.
If they're not
If
asleep,
they're
you'll
asleep.
know, and then you can wait. You can wait for them to fall asleep because it's an 8-hour duration spell. So you could be the messenger, or you could choose Una to be the messenger. One of you.
Yes, Una. Tomorrow night we'll try.
All right. So you learn the spell. You wake up and tell Una.
Yep. I told Una before I went to sleep so that I could know that I should prepare the spell, which I have now done.
And now, having learned dream, Lord Hans shall.
To
Yes.
facilitate the conversation you guys were trying to have.
I was, I have it on Discord.
Okay. Well, now you have a
Yeah,
map
so
in your
she's right
hand too.
outside.
So, tell me the story of awakening a
He's
tree.
not gonna do it.
What?
No, he's not gonna do it.
After all the preparation I did over here?
Did you just do a bunch of preparation?
I ordered a tree on eBay.
Did you
$75 awakened tree. I just ordered it right now.
It walks.
Yeah, overnighted it or something.
It's it costs 1,000 gold. I didn't realize that, so he's not gonna do it.
That's just 100 platinum. That's like,
Yeah, but
You guys are people of means.
he's assuming that we're gonna be traveling, and there's no like special tree to him in this area, so it doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Alright, so eventually you two make it back to, Daphne and Jasper make it back to the rooms, and you guys had decided to go to the kill shot camp in the morning. Is there anything else that you want to do in preparation, your morning preparations?
12 good berries to everybody.
Ah, thank you. Do good berries expire after one day?
One day,
Yes.
Yeah.
24 hours.
12 per person?
Yeah. You know, we could really get a motivational speech to...
You know, it's funny you say that, my halfling friend. For I am so inspired and touched by the generosity I've received from each and every one of you, most recently from Daphne. I think there is nothing that could stand in our way, for we have defeated Galathakosh. The mistress sure is on the horizon, but I feel like we are growing more powerful with every stride. Lord Hans is learning more deep, obscure arcana. Una is becoming stronger as we all learn more about where she's from. And Hassam has been summoning amazing creatures and turning into monstrosities, but that are allied with us, so that I like. And Daphne, I feel like her wisdom and her powers are growing ever stronger. So I feel confident in the challenges that we face today with Lady Killshaw and the political situation here in Elenia Toth, and the horrible creatures and monstrosities, otherworldly, that are confronting this great continent of ours. Let us sally forth and face the day.
All right.
And how many hit points do you
I feel inspired.
Well said.
Thank you.
How many THP am I doling out? Oh, sorry, I forgot you guys are still looking at me. My bad. Bing.
Just have to, thank you for reminding me that.
Bong.
That's a feat.
I don't think we'll actually need it, but...
You never know.
How much THP?
Keep going, and I will shout it out momentarily. Sorry.
I'm gonna defeat you in the race to telling you the answer.
Where are the feats in this book? Damn it!
Each creature can gain THP equal to your level plus your charisma mod.
Okay, so 14.
Nice.
All right.
14
Yes.
THP.
Everybody except the person who's not present. THP.
Yes.
So we're talking to that lady?
Yes.
Or are we leaving?
One more. Actually, in the castle, so On the way out, can I ask the castle, staff a question?
We're back in the.
Oh, we're at that
We're at the
Mussover
Mussover
compound. But I think the guy that I'm looking for might have come over here.
What do you want to know about?
Where did that tailor go that sewed us all our clothes?
Oh.
Roll a luck check.
14.
You are told when you stop by the castle, as they're still piecing together everything, that they think that person fled the castle and possibly reunited with their sibling. What do you want?
She wants to watch Blippi, but
No,
Oh.
yeah.
There's only so much Blippi a person can
Tell
see.
me all. Tell me all.
I know. It's a real tragedy.
Siobhan, do you want to help me DM?
Ooh.
You want to help me Dungeon Master? I know you don't.
No.
I know you don't.
No, not at all.
You want to see my dice?
Oh, that's
These
the
are a big
opposite.
weekend.
Siobhan, look at these dice.
Wow. Not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm bringing you over there.
Aww, it's alright.
It's not somebody else's mommy. Yeah, it's my mommy. Okay, where were we?
I don't know, but that's gonna be great on the YouTube right there.
Yeah, Matt Mercer's got nothing on that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to find the tailor. Or a tailor.
Oh yeah. So
Like that-
you were told that they probably survived, that they fled the castle, and probably holed up with their sibling.
In the mage college, probably.
Really?
Yeah, the other one.
You remember their sibling?
I don't remember this.
Oh, is it a librarian or a clerk or something?
Yeah,
Do
something
you remember the librarian that you
Yeah.
took advantage of? The good librarian?
Oh, the good
Yeah,
librarian.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
There's a handsome, mean librarian.
Yes, and the nice librarian.
And then
Yes.
there's a nice librarian that looks a lot like Moyle.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Schmecky or something. Yes, sure. Of
Yeah.
course. Well, okay. Well, if it's opportune, we should go by there. But if not, I'll find a tailor in Bourgogne.
Do you? I mean, your clothes do need to need some attention. But is that what you're thinking?
I have all this pride silk that Daphne so kindly bought
yeah.
for me.
Oh yes.
Well,
I'm nothing if not magnanimous.
Mussover, you could tell Mussover about it, and Mussover could get it handled for you
Yes.
while you're out of town.
Is there a Mussover representative nearby that I can?
Yeah. We're not going to roleplay it. What do you want them to make for you?
I would like them. So I have these these teal pride silk. I would like you to make me some mage's robes. Some mage's robes fit for an adventure, practical yet dashing.
Okay. So Mussover himself is like, oh yes, I can get this done with my tailor.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Not as wonderful as the royal tailor, but quite a good tailor.
Thank you, good sir.
Yes, made robes,
Yes.
made from pride silk.
Yes.
So every day is Pride Day.
Yes.
Every week is Pride Week for you.
Yes, you might say that. Yes.
Enjoy.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Henry Scott.
Okay.
Yes, your stable boy is an interesting fellow, but you all want your stable boy to have these prideful robes, yes?
Right. I just forgot his name for a second.
Yeah, I think they would fit Henry well. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you've come a long way for a stable boy.
Thank you,
I'll
thank
make
you, my
sure
lord.
These are handled. All right, so that's ordered for you.
Right.
A pride silk
Wasn't
mage
sure
robe.
Which one you are?
Where did we get those?
Daphne gave them to me they're on the shores of the lake
In
that
Harper's.
surrounded the. Yeah, exactly.
They were just sitting there.
They were for sale at a vendor.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure it's something interesting for you when it gets finished.
And what does it give you? +2 AC?
Probably not.
Yeah.
+2 AC is
lot.
very rare.
Yeah. +1 AC?
Yeah. For some crazy reason dictated by statistics and mathematics, +1 and +2 armor is way rarer than +1 and +2 weapons. +1 weapons are only uncommon, but plus 2 armor is very rare. Anyway, we'll find out what your robes do.
Cool.
Perhaps they'll massage your back constantly.
I want those.
So, pass me that little piece of paper there, please. So, you've been told that Killshaw's armies are to the north, outside of the eastern wall, and in order to get there, you'll need to go out of the northeastern gate of the city, which is over by the castle and stuff, and then sort of around outside to get to the camp. You've also been told that there are 20,000 soldiers there, along with the Killshaws and Lady Peel Killshaw. So, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You guys get all your stuff together. Coming with you are Zombie Welrar. Anybody else? Any other
Isn't your
chattel?
cousin with us?
Does Entrance choose to travel with us? Have we found him this morning? We could just
Well,
slip out of the castle
I
without
think-
him.
He didn't he indicate he was interested in his first priorities are like go back to the library in Parvus and study
Yeah.
Hior. His second seemed to be like I did kind of like that adventuring stuff.
Do you guys want Entrance to
No,
come with
if
you?
he dies again, I'm not bringing him back again.
Let's
Everybody gets one.
let's leave Entrance home for this one. I don't know if that Entrance
Is he
needs to be
using
part
the
of the.
pseudonym Snorky McFadden?
I don't know that Snorky needs to be part of the diplomatic effort with Lady Killshaw.
Alright, Entrance tells you that he would prefer to remain at the Mussover house rather than return to Tamerwin,
Alright.
so that he doesn't end up involved in some other task that he doesn't want. He'll wait for you.
Fantastic.
Alright, so you guys make your way out of the Mussover compound. It's large red mansions and rolling grass. You walk through the Nobles' Quarter. The city is still in disarray and ruin after all of the explosions and monster attacks that were happening that you just fixed. People are out there doing construction work as you're walking past this morning. Boarding up windows, fixing balconies. You head on the main thoroughfare towards the castle, where Lord Hans stops off to ask about the whereabouts of the royal tailor. You see that the castle is sort of putting itself back together, and that there are some of the truly bedraggled, insane-made guards are standing guard, along with people from Mussover's retinue and fresh people in Queen's Guard / Prince's Guard armor that were with the prince. So the castle is sort of putting itself back together. And you turn to the east, you head towards the northeast, towards the northeastern gate. And there's another group or place of interest that is near this gate. Does anyone know what it is? Anybody remember what group of interest might be near this gate?
Is the Colosseum near
Outside of the city, near this gate?
Oh,
the
outside.
Children's Rebellion?
Ah, yes. Yes, the Children's Rebellion is... you have heard rumors that the Children's Rebellion camped to the north of this gate. But you're not going to go there first. But you heard that the Children's Rebellion had camped there before all this shit went down. So you guys don't have current intelligence on what happened to the Children's Rebellion during this whole monster eruption situation. But last you heard, they were camped somewhere north of the northeast gate. So you guys turn around the city and start riding through the farmland. Elenia Toth is a massive city that requires so many farms to keep everyone inside the walls fed, and the city is just completely surrounded by tons of farms. You walk south through these farmlands on little rustic roads. You see people looking a little bit relieved and happy that the city is no longer under siege. And before you know it, you get to a place where there are many rolling fields next to the road, And in the distance, you see a number of light blue, azure, light blue, and light green tents. And those of you with the sharpest eyes will see very large banners of a charging dark green horse on a banner of light blue and light green in the distance. You guys just continue on towards that massive encampment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are we on horseback or are we walking? Or?
You are walking for now. You are here, and you did not say let us use horses.
Yes.
Ages past. So, he who shall not be named yet, you are on lookout on the northern side of this camp, and you have heard of this group of people because you know a lot. You're in charge of knowing a lot, and you see these people coming from a distance, and you have about 10 guys with you. All of them have a similar set of skills as you have, best suited as scouts, spies, and you see this group coming, and you decide to ride out to meet them, to discover their intentions, etc. And again, you probably have read that page a couple times, so their path is of interest to you, but your primary concern is protecting the camp and making sure that nobody messes with Killshaw's interests at this time. So you guys see a group of men sort of materialize out of an alley next to some farmhouses and start walking up to you. What do you look like?
About 5'10", long white hair, white eyebrows, light blue eyes. He's a drow. Wearing plain old robe.
Black skin, white hair, reminds you of Dayus. Very rare to see drow in this area. And he's got 10 other guys around him, all of whom look like leather armor wearing thief types. Although each of them has some touch of the colors of House Killshaw, this light blue and light green and dark green on their person. And so you see this group of men starting to get closer to you. What does he see as he regards your group? What do you guys look like? You can start with Jasper.
So Jasper is a tabaxi, orange, and what do you call it? A tortoiseshell cat. Think of a tortoiseshell cat, but a humanoid cat. And he has, I forget, like some sort of studded leather armor, but also like just like clothes over that, like that signify like, you know, kind of urban sophistication, but not nobility at all. And he has a musket slung over his shoulder, as well as whatever else he's carrying provisions wise.
Una, what do you look like?
Una is a big old half orc, tough looking lady with black hair, and she's got giant scar down her one side of her legs, 2 scimitars dressed in like old ship sails wrapped around her, and is wearing a skirt made out of beholder stalks at the moment. And she has stalks and beholders tied around her waist. And yeah, kind of looks a little gnarly, but friendly-ish.
Daphne?
Okay, Daphne is a human in her 40s, kind of short and squat, to be honest. Looks like, should be home baking brownies, but is like very freckled and has like calloused hands, like clearly a laborer.
One of the hands is not calloused at all.
Yeah.
Well, right, because so she's very careful, and you would notice like the way she moves is it looks like perhaps someone who has spent a long time trying to be unobtrusive, not observed. But I think her gait is a little strange these days, and that's because even though she's wearing boots to cover it and gloves to cover it, she has recently lost both a leg and an arm in a fight with Beholder. So a little lopsided right now. And dresses pretty simply. You can't really see what's underneath, but these days, yep, sporting black. Yep.
You probably barely see a halfling in the group, but you can see him because he doesn't really look like he's paying attention to anything. He has a tiara on his head. He has a green robe with broccoli attached all over it, and he's walking around with a stick, just kind of like looking around.
What kind of robe again?
He's got like a broccoli-looking robe and a like a rhinestone tiara. He's a little brown-skinned halfling. It's nice to be reminded of y'all's physical appearance.
You see a tall and gangly human peasant youth, about 18 years old, tousled blonde hair, wearing peasant garb. Dirty shirt, simple hose, simple boots. But he has the look of somebody that, in his face, has led a spoiled life until very recently, where he's learned some horrible things.
And he looks like Paul Bettany in his late teens.
Yeah, if you want a picture, here's more of this outfit, but that's the face.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really?
No.
Paul Bettany from.
I'll show.
You can put it on in the Discord.
Paul Bettany from Sharp.
Oh, there she is, sweet baby. Yeah.
Una.
Aww.
And Una has a scar on her face, right?
Yes. Una has like a scar that looks like almost like a wagon wheel spoke on her face that, as we've recently discovered, sometimes lights up.
So the man who's not shared his name yet, how do you greet these people?
Well, first of all, given my position and what I do, am I aware of what they've done recently and their exploits? And
Yeah.
So I say, you all have been busy. You've all been busy.
It's
What are your intentions here?
an understatement, sir. Hello, allow me, please, to introduce us. Please, this is we are the Heroes of the Owl.
Oh, is that our name now?
Yes.
The Heroes of the Owl.
Yes.
I like it.
My name is Henry Squab. I'm but a humble servant, but I'll hand it over to the leader of our group, Jasper.
Well, he honors me. For we are all leaders in this group, even a humble commoner like Henry Squab. I too am a commoner, but my name is Jasper, and I'll introduce my dear friend. And his eye starts to water. My dear friend Daphne, and Una, and then his mind goes blank for a second as he remembers the halfling's name. Hassim. The least among us is actually the greatest. And what is your name, my friend?
I'm Lucian.
Lucia. And
Lucian.
Lucian?
Yeah.
Yes. And I can see, I think by the colors on your garb and your compatriot's garb, that you are a man of House Kilshaw. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Well, you have heard of us.
Yes.
And what have you heard of us?
Yeah, had good things? Question mark.
I shrug. I just shrug.
Okay.
Were you aware of what horrors had befallen our dear city of Elenia Toth over the past weeks? The fire, the great eye monsters that roamed the streets and disintegrated the citizens who were cowering in their homes. Did you know of this? Yes.
Yeah, so you're fully aware, Lucian.
Yeah, you weren't in here, but I've been nodding yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I do not mean to blow smoke, but I will tell you that this group right in front of you, before you, helped to save the city from these aberrations, from these horrible creatures, and to liberate the city once again. My city, our dear city. And, well, we come to bring news to Lady Killshaw about our exploits and to the condition of the city, and to also understand what it is that she intends for.
You seek an audience with Lady Killshaw?
We would very much like an audience with Lady Killshaw.
He makes a hand gesture, and a couple of his 10 men run back to the camp. You can tell they're going to be messengers.
You are Bene Gesserit. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
You guys have any problems with monsters back where you're from?
no, not at the moment.
Nothing erupting out of the ground,
We
coming at you?
we fixed the dragon issue in that area before we left.
In Parvus?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear about that? Did you hear about how we came there and helped out the dragon problem?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
you've heard a lot about us.
I hear a lot about a lot of things.
Do you know what's going on in Burgon right now?
Yes.
Would you mind sharing?
What have you heard about Burgon?
Let's do first things first. Why don't we go see Lady Killshaw?
Fair enough, if she'll have us.
Yes.
I'm happy to speak to her.
Lucian, can I inquire just to what your role is in...
Just to help her.
Now she's happy.
Hi, Siobhan.
You are aware that Lady Killshaw is currently falconing with her generals.
In the same vicinity, though?
Yeah, she's around. She's near the camp and she's falconing, doing some hunting with falcons with her generals as a pastime.
So I'll take you to Lady Killshaw if that's what you seek.
Excellent.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. I have a question for the DM. Do we know what these forces are? Were these forces that left with her years ago from Elenia Toth, or that she's assembled, or do we just not know? Like the 20,000 troops, are they like the origin? Or
You can roll history. See what you would have heard.
I'm not the best at that. If somebody
I'll do
else,
it. Sure.
if another.
Why don't you roll history first, Casper?
Okay. 15.
15?
15.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what you know is that when Queen Aoife was about to win the War of Succession, Lady Killshaw fled town with her private army, and that she's been building an army in the west of Parvus for the last 6 years,
Okay.
waiting for the right moment to return.
Great. Thank you.
So you would assume that some of them worked for her back then, and that others are newer to her fold.
Great. Okay.
So me and my 8 remaining men will escort you to Lady Killshaw.
Excellent.
Very good. As we're going, I'll see if I can engage Lucian a little bit. And how long have you been serving Lady Kilshaw?
Sometime.
Yes. I had hazarded a guess that it was sometime.
That's how long we've been together.
I like this guy. Hey.
Any other attempts at interaction, or you want to just follow him?
I'll follow him.
I'm just keeping an eye for ambush, but otherwise, I'm just walking around.
All right.
Daphne is contenting herself about thinking about how if this Lady Kilshaw and the prince do get hitched, she's going to totally eat him alive, and it will probably be pretty funny.
And Mussover will be out cold when that happens.
Mm-hmm. Also pretty funny.
Yeah.
So you start to lead them to where you know she would be, which is outside of the main camp. You all get closer to the camp. You see these massive tents in the center and lots of little tents. Again, enough space for 20,000 soldiers. You hear people working on their weapons. You hear people talking and general crowd noise from the camp. You lead them around the northern side of the camp over to the eastern side, where there is more open land and sparse trees here and there. And at the top of a hill, you all see in the distance a collection of nobles as well as soldiers and guards standing, sitting on top of horses and standing at the top of a low rise. They're pretty far away. As you guys are getting closer, one of your men comes up to you, the one who went to talk to her. He comes up to you and quietly says to you, in a way that you guys can't hear, she says to make them wait. So you guys are a couple hundred feet away, and you can see that there is a lady wearing light blue, sitting atop a horse, who has a falcon on the end of her hand. But you're a few hundred feet away.
And I turn to the group and say, we are to wait here a few moments.
Very well. As you wish. How do you like your employment?
It's dandy.
Were you?
Can I do? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Well, I was going to ask one more. Were you part of Lady Kilshaw's forces when they left Elenia Toth 6 years ago?
I shrug.
Sorry, Laura.
I was just gonna ask if I could do some kind of perception check. Like, we see someone whisper at him, right? And it's like, okay, like, hang out. I would like to do a perception check just to see, like, ambush. Like, are we okay? Is this safe? Like, what's going on?
You can do insight or perception.
Should I do it too?
Let's do some insight, please. Which is a 23.
Okay. You get that these type of interactions are laced with multi-layers of power games, and that this person is just making you wait while they engage in their hobby for the hell of it.
Great, love that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you communicating that to the rest of the group?
Do you?
Well, I think you can probably see those who have hung out with Daphne enough and see her kind of like roll her eyes a little bit. Maybe can get a sense that like, okay, it's probably fine, but we're doing head games, and she's not a fan of those.
And Lucian, are you originally from Parvus, or you travel around? A lot?
No, I'm from a bit further north.
Oh yeah.
Not Liebenstein.
You,
No.
Yes.
you ever where are you from?
Originally,
Yeah.
stand by. Ozaran?
Where?
Uh,
Ozarin.
So you can tell by this guy's bearing, he's got a little bit of a foreign quality to him, a grace and a way of moving that you haven't really encountered. And he tells you that he's originally from the Ozaran Expanse, which most of you know is the desert northeast of Parvus.
Would you believe it if I told you that I actually have some, don't I have sand from the Ozaran Expanse? I actually have
Yeah,
some
I
in
believe
my
so.
pocket. You
Why?
want to see it? It was in, I just thought it was super cool, and somebody had it in a jar, and I got some.
Not only that, but they have a drow zombie with them.
Hey, see this guy?
Yes, do you recognize?
We don't do this to all drow. Let me assure you, please.
Oh, I will say he is far better company now than he was before.
Yeah.
Is the Ozaran Expanse, is that where drow live, or is known for, or we don't know?
It's like not near the volcano, right? We were like next to it.
You have the map there, the paper map?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have this.
So, if you go to Parvus and you go northeast, Tim, if you go to Parvus and you go northeast, there's this big desert in between the mountains that he's from and the mountains with the volcano in them. There's a big old desert here. And in the south of that desert, there are nomadic tribes of humans and half-elves, generally half-drow. Drow are super rare, but Welrar Myrden kept sand from the Ozaran Expanse in his office. Darius was a drow, but he was from Rocinante. So it's a little shrouded in mystery.
Great, thanks.
So he tells you he's from there while you guys are waiting. Do you guys want to just let the clock pass time until she's ready for you?
What do you know of Lady Kilshaw's plans for the city? When does she plan to enter?
Her mind is her own.
Are you has the army prepared for a military invasion, or is this a diplomatic mission?
I just shake my head.
What do you like to do for fun around here? Nothing? No fun in this place?
You know, I'm you can probably tell, a creature of the stage, and I have aspirations someday of writing a great sequence of plays, maybe 3, maybe 8, that would capture everything that we've gone through over this time period. And you are probably familiar with the great actors of the day. Who would you want to play your role in the plays that I will write and produce?
I'm not interested in that.
No? I'm thinking the third play would really revolve around Lucian and his backstory and the critical role he played in saving Elenia Toth and in the entire continent.
This man is a great talent.
Yeah, I take out my quill and show
I
it
can
to him.
see.
Yes. This is the quill of a great playwright in Elenia Toth from decades past. I will write the plays and your character and your name with this quill. What would you like me to capture about yourself?
I just shrug.
Ah, stoic, a stoic quality, I can see.
Jasper, have you thought about who would play the rest of us?
Oh, yes. And Jasper rattles off a bunch of names of famous actors in the company right now in flattering ways that flatter each and every one of you. Yeah.
Yes, very handsome.
Yes, yes.
Yes, powerful sense of cunning.
So while you guys have been talking, or arguably not talking, Lucian, you've had your eyes on Lady Killshaw the whole time for any kind of signal or anything. And eventually, she lifts her hand after the Falcon returns in a way that you understand is your signal that you can bring the people up.
This way, people.
All right.
And we approach Lady Killshaw.
Henry Squab is going to brush his hair into something resembling a shape.
You guys make your way towards the top of the rise. You see a number of soldiers, at least 40, standing around all the edges, guarding the nobles that are in the middle. You see a woman that must be Lady Killshaw based on her bearing and her centrality in the group. But you also see a group of people around her. There is and Lady Killshaw is around 40-ish, and you'll hear more about her in a second. But you see a man near her who is clearly older than she. He's got an imposing stature and regal bearing, salt and pepper hair in a short haircut, dark blue eyes, dressed in fine silks, with an air of aristocratic refinement. He looks smart. You see a person, rather interesting looking, high cheekbones, delicate jawline, eye color shifting between gray and green, a riot of dark curls on their head, a younger person. Their hair has some feathers and ribbons tied in the dark curls. They're wearing some interesting garments for a noble, finely crafted leather vest, supple fabrics, bold colors. They're wearing a collection of silver rings, and they're smiling mischievously at you as you approach. There is a man who is hulking in size, with broad shoulders and a thick neck, a rough-hewn face, and an unruly beard with flecks of gray in his dark hair, who looks like a warrior. And there is a very young nobleman, about 20 years old, delicate features, almost feminine features, high cheekbones, sculpted jawline, startlingly violet eyes, standing with a dancer's poise. And in the center of them is Lady Killshaw. Lady Killshaw commands attention without demanding it. Her age, somewhere in her 40s, is not etched in the lines upon her face, but in the serene wisdom that is held within her deep-set blue eyes, the color of a winter sky just after dawn. She has a sweep of rich brown hair. Let me help the Zoom people have something to look at here while I'm ranting and raving about what everybody looks like. She's got a sweep of rich brown hair threaded with silver. It's pulled back from her face, braided with intricate patterns that speak of a noble woman's leisure and a scholar's patience. Her gown is the shade of a robin's egg, flows around her like water, with dark green slashed through it. She carries herself with effortless grace, like a person born to command. There's a quiet power in her presence, a subtle aura of authority. She is beautiful, beauty that transcends mere physicality, a beauty born of intelligence. And she watches you all approach and does not move. And when you all get close, as she sits on the back of her dark horse, she says, "Lucian, you may have them introduce themselves."
Yes, Your Majesty. And I turn to Jasper, point at Jasper.
Jasper gives like a flourish and says, so remind me what you say to nobility. To say it would be
Your Grace.
It'd be Your Grace. Yeah.
Yes. Please.
Okay. So Jasper does that.
Telepathically.
But
Well, no, he would know that.
that's
David,
only
out
if
of character.
You assume that's a.
Would David know that out of character, or would I think it's usually right in real life majesty for a king or queen.
for-
Grace is lower.
Yeah.
Duchess.
Well, okay, so Jasper
But Daphne doesn't give a shit. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jasper-
Cassim also does not give a shit.
Yeah, I was just thinking what the proper thing would be. So Jasper gives a flourish and says, thank you for receiving us, Lady Kilshaw. My name is Jasper. I'm the son of,
She raises a hand. "Lucian, please tell them
Jake,
to..."
can you flip the camera?
Oh, sorry.
Just look at it. We're looking at the kitchen.
I gotta turn that kitchen light off. It'll be even less interesting to look at. Here, we'll give you the side
Yeah,
view.
Yeah, hi.
Wait a second. There's even you can see the side view, which has
Whoa!
which has Jake and some people. So she raises a hand as you're talking, and she says, "Lucian, will you tell them please to address me as Your Majesty?"
Lady Kilshaw is to be addressed as Your Majesty.
So Jasper, wow, okay, let me just, takes that in and says, okay, he says, very well, if that is what you wish, Your Majesty. And then he says, you asked us to introduce ourselves. I am Jasper Courtwell. My father is a solicitor, as was my mother before she became disabled. And then these are my companions. And he gestures, I guess, to Daphne. This is my companion, Daphne.
Your Majesty.
And my dear friend, Una.
Your Majesty, it's really exciting to meet you.
This is also a dear friend. His name is Henry Squab.
Henry Squab, Commoner of the Chop, and a pleasure to meet Her Majesty.
Yes. And Hassan.
Hey, what's up?
I understand from Lucian that our reputation precedes us a bit.
Oh yes, you are the heroes of the city. You have done my work for me. I give you my gratitude. Now the only thing I have to defeat is the opposition. Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. The city is in shambles, completely destroyed. The castle was overtaken by horrific fiends. The guards mind-controlled, now starved and driven mad. The people starve, plague and theft rampant. You would wish to rule over a city that's a shell of its former self. The city needs help to rebuild. The city needs finances to restore its greatness. Otherwise, you'll be ruling over a hole in the ground.
Well, there's several holes.
Yes. To be fair, yes. Multiple flaming holes from whence horrible demons and aberrations recently spewed forth to cause horrific mayhem, torture, and death.
Are you asking me something?
Yes. Do you plan to bring relief and succor to the people of the city?
As opposed to what?
As opposed to ignoring their needs and allowing them to continue to live in squalor and destruction.
I do not understand the purpose of your question. I will do as a queen does with her subjects, and so it shall be. Is it your decision whether I should take power?
That might be a bit of an overstatement, but we are in communication with the existing nobility and with
She
the
sort
prince.
of casts her arms around at the extensive encampment behind her, and she says, I did not realize I needed to interview for the job.
Yes. Well, what is your plan with regards to the prince and with the current nobility?
A fine young man.
And yes, young, handsome, and available.
Yes. Very good point, sir.
You think I would marry or bed a 16-year-old boy?
Oh, I would not presume, Your Majesty, to suggest what romantic or political
The prince is not
connections
fit
you
to
might make.
lead. You all know this as well as I. He will step aside.
If I may, I think in coming to request an audience with Your Majesty, we wish to bring news of the developments in the city, for we did not know whether or not you were aware of them, and even if you knew the extent of the suffering that commoners like ourselves have endured for the past many weeks. But we also just wish to see if there was some way that whatever happens next could be done in a way that didn't bring further suffering to the people of Elenia Toth.
Is any of you particularly good at chess?
Good might be an overstatement, but passable, yes.
Are any of your players, are any of the players particularly good at chess?
Good.
Pretty good.
Huge overstatement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm decent at chess.
Decent.
Zaf raised his hand too.
Mm-hmm. I see Zafton Curland. Anyone else?
I can play, but I'm not good.
Okay. Who's the best among you two?
I mean, I haven't played in years.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I played a lot growing up and at different times.
Okay. So she says, you can play chess?
Oh yes, my mother taught me as I was growing up here in the city. We play all the time with our siblings and my mother.
She kind of lays her hair back and fixes herself after her hunting excursion. She passes the falcon off to her falconer, and she says, you, young man, meet me back in the camp in a few minutes. I must freshen myself, and we will play a game. We'll play a game of chess. We'll see how it turns out.
Jasper turns to the others and then says, "Very well."
And she rides off. As she rides off, she says, Lucian, keep them company. Let me know if... She kind of leans closer to you. She says, let me know if my cousins say anything interesting to them. And she rides off. And,
Yes, Your Majesty.
And let's see. So Zaft, we're gonna run the time non-concurrently, as I'm going to hand you a chess game to play,
Okay.
and the outcome of the game will
Determine the
will
future.
help things or not.
Oh. Can I get a guidance from Laura? Is that just kidding. Cast guidance.
Ping!
Here you go. You're playing black.
I'm playing black. Well, white hasn't moved yet.
Mm-hmm. Let me know if it conks out. Otherwise, you're playing chess.
Okay, moved. Okay.
So,
You're interested.
no, only he is playing chess.
So
Okay,
Tim
but
wants
can
to-
we watch? Are we with him physically? Can I watch the board?
You are not. He is playing chess alone with her in the room. You all are on the hilltop with. You are all on the hilltop with the remaining nobles.
Do any of the nobles seem to be mages?
You can roll perception.
Let's see. 9.
You can't tell.
Do you ask?
I could.
The young person with curly dark hair of indeterminate gender, wearing interesting clothing for a noble, with ribbons and feathers in their hair, comes up to your group first. They ride up on a light-colored horse, and they smile at you and sort of give Hasem an extra nod, and their curls jiggle and with their smile and nod, and they look at you all and say, "You know, you have to call her Your Majesty because she's the queen. She's already the queen. You're aware."
Queen of what?
Yes, I'm not aware how these noble birthrights and things like this work. Can you explain, how is she already the queen?
Well, she has the best blood tie to the throne
I see.
of anyone,
I
much
see.
better than Queen Aoife and her son.
Fair enough.
Queen Aoife won the throne through dark magic.
That much is true, for sure. We're certainly no fans of Queen Aoife here. In fact, we killed her.
Yes.
We also killed
Twice.
Lady Killshot's brother, right?
That's right. We did. Yeah.
Twice. As you say that, the very big guy with the broad shoulders and the thick neck comes up to your group and says, "Twice. You killed her twice.
And
What's
we'll
that?
We'll kill her a third time if she comes back.
Ah, well done.
Once.
I would have killed her myself if she was still alive.
We'll save one for you.
Good on you." And the big guy says, "My name's Edwin Killshaw. Nice to meet you.
Ah,
You killed all the monsters for us, eh?"
well, we're not sure. We think so, but there might be some left. We might have left you some fun.
He looks at Daphne. He says, "Looks like a difficult task it was."
You just need the right man for the job, or woman, as it were.
The person with the curly hair is like, "Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Hudson. Hudson Killshaw.
Hudson, are you a mage, perchance?
Am I a mage?
Yes.
It depends on how you qualify mage, isn't it?"
Yes.
Yes.
Are any of the nobles in the party? Did you win?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man, you won quick. What happened?
Too easy.
Game review. Let's find out. Let's find out what he did. You executed a great checkmate attack, capitalizing on your advantage to secure victory. Wow. You're already playing way better than I play on this thing. So let's see.
Woo.
He started out with a normal opening in the middle of the board, guarding his stuff. The person seems to have maybe started out by trying to do some kind of mating attack.
Lady Killshaw, you mean?
Yeah. He started moving around on the flanks, and the person did the sort of early mating attack stuff, where he's putting bishops and such, attacking the queen and the king.
And you were moving the flanks?
Yeah, I was just developing out.
The person
Taking advantage
castled
of
their
moves.
king perhaps too early. The software thinks it's a blunder.
Make their king vulnerable.
And so Jasper took their bishop because they castled, leaving their. He took their bishop even though the knight would take it. They took his bishop, but then he got his queen out and took the knight. So Jasper is ahead with a bishop and a knight taken, while the other person took a bishop.
Oh, okay.
The queen starts moving her other knight out, but Jasper presses his advantage, putting his bishop up against the pawns where it's likely to get taken, but he's maybe trying to open up a checkmate attack.
Well, they couldn't take the bishop because the queen had speared. Is it speared?
Yeah, so he's kind of forking the king in a way, and so the pawns can't take the bishop, and then they make another terrible blunder by moving the knight over to threaten the queen, but they don't realize
The
that,
queen is ready to
that
strike.
they're already getting mated.
Yeah.
He does a checkmate on by turn 10.
Fantastic.
And he's playing with Lady Killshaw this time.
Yeah, if anybody wants to review Jasper's moves, you can just hit this little arrow. It goes turn by turn and tells you what he did. So that is what is happening. You sort of leave, and she's awaiting you, and you're playing chess, and so we'll play that out separately.
Yeah.
But these other nobles are talking to the remaining folks, and well done, good game.
Yeah.
That's over.
Yeah.
Down 3 points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as that happened, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wait, what?
Good game, dude. Good
Nice
good
job,
game.
nice job.
So yeah, the person with the curls introduces themselves as Hudson, and says, a mage. A lot of people can do a little magic here and there.
May I see?
And they do a little prestidigitation.
And
It's
what
like
are
some
they-
sparks.
Ah.
Sparks on their hands.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Very nice. I've been studying a little myself. I'm going to do a little shower of sparks.
It's a great party trick.
Yes.
Yes.
What does the Killshaw family plan to do with respect to the mage college here in town?
You're some kind of stable boy or something?
Yes, I'm a stable boy who studies magic.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you play cards?
I absolutely do. It happens that I'm proficient at playing cards.
We'll have to play cards later.
I would certainly
I
love a
little
game.
gamble.
Yes.
Some cards, some dice. The big guy is just kind of watching this interaction.
Some might call me an unstable boy.
Oh.
That's
roll,
scary.
Roll persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Me?
Yeah.
That's not going to be very good. That's a 4 plus 8, so 12.
12. Okay. This person winks at you. This person of indeterminate gender winks at you.
That's Hudson.
Yes, Hudson.
Hudson, yeah.
Who's the person wearing the silver rings and smirking?
That's
Hudson.
That is they.
I like this Hudson.
They like you a little. Stable boy.
Hudson, what will your role be in the coming city government?
I don't like to plan ahead.
Yes,
Yes.
understandable.
I've been backing up my sister for a long time, so I'm sure I'll be well taken care of.
Yes, well, let me warn you of something. There's a thing called the Children's Rebellion. Have you heard of this?
Oh yes, Lucian, you told us about this. What was it? A couple hundred teenagers
Yes.
toppled the monarchy.
Let me tell you, the woman leading this, absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling. Should absolutely be a priority for prosecution, in my opinion. If you know.
Right. You have some experience with the head of this organization?
An appalling person in every respect.
Oh, well. What say you, fellows? Should we just destroy the Children's Rebellion tonight? Perhaps a quick ambush? take out that threat?
That might be not all of the people involved deserve to die. They were seduced by this charismatic demoness, if you will.
Wow.
And some are perfectly good people, I'm sure. Could be persuaded.
Oh, Lucian, we could send you in tonight to kill the leader of the Children's Rebellion.
That might be perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yes. Would you like to kill the leader tonight?
If it's Her Majesty wish that I do so.
Good answer. Yes. I'll talk to my sister, see if she'll spare you for the evening. To what's the name of the leader of the Children's Rebellion?
It's another Irish
Sophie,
name. Sifa or Sifa or something.
Sifa.
Yes, something to that effect.
Yeah, some silly young person. And Edwin, wait. Yeah. No, Ewan was the one with the broad shoulders and the thick neck. Ewan is like, yeah, let's kill her. Let's kill them all.
Oh, so it's not Edwin, it's Ewan?
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Is that
E-W-A-N.
E-W-A-N. Ewan is the big broad shoulders, thick neck guy, and he's like, yeah, let's kill them all. Their problem, yeah? Threatening? Want to topple the monarchy? You all killed the monsters. We can kill the Children's Rebellion.
Well, again, there are some good people involved that may have simply been persuaded to take the wrong path in life. Killing may not be the best solution.
So,
especially since they formed it because they were making the kids kill each other, so them getting killed for forming a rebellion against them getting killed is kind of...
That's a very good point.
yeah, probably kill them all. But I'll talk to Her Majesty tonight. This other person comes up to you, young nobleman, about 20 years old, elegant, fine features and everything, and he's looking at Daphne, and he says, "Hello, my name is Asher Day. Good to meet you."
What can I do for you, Asher?
Yeah. Thanks for your part in defeating the monsters, and pushing the Killshot cause forward.
Yes, it was no small feat.
As he gets closer with your observant feet, you see that he's got eyeliner and has one single silver ring with a Killshot crest on it, on his hand.
Okay.
He says, it's interesting to me that the few of you, how many creatures did you kill over the last week or two?
Keeping the tally is not especially of a high priority when you're in the thick of it, I fear.
Dozens and dozens, though. Yes, dozens.
Battle hardened, aren't you all? Oh, well, there's 5 of you. Would you say you killed 100 monsters? 200 monsters?
200 monsters seems reasonable.
I suppose you perhaps extinguished every monster in the city that was left?
We attempted to. It's possible that there are some still in hiding, but to our knowledge, they seem to be gone.
So let's say there were 300 monsters and 5 of you. That's about 60 monsters per person.
Mm-hmm.
That is a difficult feat to equal. I know I couldn't equal this.
Well, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish when your life is on the line.
I killed a pregnant one that was popping out monsters, so I don't know how many monsters I stopped from happening.
Preventative.
He gets kind of a grossed out look on his face and steps back a little bit. But Ewan steps forward and is like, "You killed a pregnant monster? Tell me more about that."
It was disgusting, but it had to be done. There was also an egg wall of monsters that were shooting out more monsters.
Oh, yes.
Some of those out. thing was disgusting. I'll tell you all about it in detail. You
So,
want to smell my beholder stock from my skirt?
Aye,
It's kind of fresh.
let's take a look at that. It's from a beholder.
Yeah.
Those are hard to kill.
Yeah, this was
Is that how your friend lost her limbs?
Was that in that one? Probably.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
that is how
Yeah, that
our
was
friend
part of
lost
that.
limbs.
That
A
was
disintegration
the
rate.
Gosh.
You're some strong people.
and the big guy like claps you on the back and it
Oh!
kinda half knocks you over.
Yeah.
You get knocked over. So then Edwin comes up and he has a regal bearing to him. He does have an imposing stature, but he's more refined. Salt and pepper hair in a classic cut, dark blue eyes, and an aristocratic air. And he comes up on the other three nobles that are interacting with your group and says, I appreciate all the revelry, but what are your aims here in the camp? Are you joining the Killshaw cause, or are you here to gum up the works?
Well, neither per se. We simply wish to understand Lady Killshaw's plans, and we've spoken to the prince and to the nobility in the city, and we'd like to bring them news of what Lady Killshaw has in store.
Well, Lady Killshaw will rule Elenia Toth as she should have done from the beginning. And she will be... Sorry, not Lady Killshaw. Queen Killshaw.
Yes, understandable.
And she will rule well. Better than Queen Aoife ever could.
Well, that's certainly true. I will agree that she will certainly rule better than Queen Aoife ever could.
Pardon me, Lady Coyle. She
Yeah.
was never the rightful ruler in the first place.
Yes, well, and she might object if we hadn't killed her. Twice.
You know,
But-
I don't really understand this queen stuff. What's a good queen do?
Yes, good question.
A good queen defends the borders of the country, keeps her people safe, engages in diplomatic relations that enrich the status of a country on an international scale. And she will do all of these things, for she is the rightful queen. None of you wish to stand against us, do you?
I'm not there, right?
You're not there.
I'm not there.
Well, our friend wishes to stand against Lady Killshaw, Queen Killshaw. In chess? But yes, I do. I would ask. Your Queen Killshaw was aware of the monsters destroying the city, yes?
Oh, yes.
When the army was outside the gates, why didn't they not come in to help?
Why would we waste our resources when the likes of you were at hand? Lucian told us of your arrival. Lucian told us of your exploits in Parvus. We left when we heard of the beginning of these troubles. But when we arrived, we heard that you were hard at work, saviors of the city. So thank you again.
Yes.
So you just waited outside the gates while hundreds of people died inside? Because you knew that us 5 were on the job?
Hudson speaks up, and they have a couple little bells in their curly hair too, that jingle when they laugh, and they're like, "How long did it take you to kill all the monsters from the time you arrived to the time it ended?" And Asher seems very entertained by this question. And Asher says, yes, how many hours exactly did it take you to dispatch with everything that was behind the walls?
Too long.
And Hudson is like, was it 3 days? 2 days? How long was it? You all are killers, monster killers, yes? How long did it take you to kill?
Yes, we
these
certainly are
monsters.
killers.
That's true.
You creep out, Asher. You creep out, Hudson.
Killers of monsters. Yes, that's us.
Be them queens or otherwise.
Yes, yes.
And then Ewan is basically like,
That's what I mean. That's what we meant. That's what he meant. It took you like 2 days to do it, right? You all are very effective, so why get in your way? How many people would die if there were 20,000 soldiers trying to hunt down a monster when people like you can do it? Eh? 2 days, right? Something like that? Lucius, how long was it?
About 52 hours.
and
That's pretty quick.
yep.
That's actually really close.
Asher is very impressed and is like 52 hours. Yes, that's about 10.11 hours per person. 10.15 hours per person for the entirety. You all are quite a marvel, really. And he like touches his beautiful cheekbone.
Yes, well, we plan to move on soon. There's trouble in a neighboring country on our borders here that might cause a great deal of strife for Elenia Toth. One thing that would help us tremendously is a gift from the treasury of Queen Killshot as we set out upon our journey.
You can roll
And some
persuasion.
scrolls.
And some scrolls. 17.
17. Everybody's face kind of sours when you
Good.
ask for
This
money.
commoner.
Finally, these chuckle fucks stop laughing.
Commoner hitting them up. For money.
And Ewan says,
What's the purpose of this donation now?
We hope to secure Burgone as surely as we've secured Elenia Toth. The evil that drove the deaths in Elenia Toth is spreading throughout the continent, as surely you must have heard. It affected the temple of Parvus.
Well, you can talk to the Queen.
All right.
We're not here to beg for money.
I'm
I'll,
pretty big for that.
I'll put in a word for her, but we might need the gold to rebuild the city, wasn't it you?
That's
Who was asking her how many loaves she'd hand out and
That's
all
a
that?
very good point. So, is there a chance that the Queen could resolve any disputes with the Prince and with the nobles peacefully, without another war, without the use of force?
I think that's up to the Prince, isn't it?
so we're gonna cut to the chess game soon. I'm just gonna use the restroom. I don't know if everybody wants to take like a 10-minute break or something,
Sure.
or just keep going. I don't care. I'm good with keep
I
going.
am here to beg for money because I think the Prince is fucked. There's nothing we're gonna do, and he's fucked, and so we might as well bail. And I hope she's gonna rule, and I hope she does a good job.
Well, it depends on if we are just piecing out.
Yes.
I have to say, when he was describing her, and then I thought of our interaction with the prince. I was like, "There's no contest. Like, who should be ruling? Who's fit to rule? If there is going to be a continuation of the monarchy."
Oh, it would totally be. I mean, if they got married, he would be a pet, not a partner.
Right.
You know.
But also, if you were to choose, like, just between them, who should be in charge and who would competently rule, she obviously outclasses him.
Hondo P.
Although Mussover is a smart guy.
I am very interested as a person how she created this group of people, the 20,000 people. Hassan doesn't care, so I'm not going to pursue it. But to me, as a person, I'm interested.
Yeah. I like these nobles. They're quite colorful.
Thanks.
Bloodthirsty and colorful.
I'm probably gonna play Texas Hold'em with real cards with the people that are here in person. So I think you should think about something interesting you want to do with Laura, with Daphne as like a 2-person role play thing. Because I'm gonna do Zaf's chess game, Jasper's chess game. Hudson's gonna invite everybody to play cards with them, and maybe Daphne and Una can have a role play during that time. Since
I think Ewan and Una should do some arm wrestling, but I don't know.
Oh,
It doesn't involve Daphne, though.
yeah, that sounds fun.
I can referee.
Oh, I say you would want to wrestle.
Oh, I like it.
That sounds like a great.
Greco-Roman.
I'm here. I'm gonna go camera off just for a second while I'm eating this, but I'm gonna listen.
Okay, we're gonna do Jasper's game with Queen Killshaw, who it's so funny to think that to call her Queen Killshaw after Aloysius Killshaw was such a lame-o.
That was her brother? Or her uncle? I forget. A relative.
Uncle. Yeah, you killed her uncle.
And we'll do it again.
All right, so
but only once.
you're not in her main tent. You're in a smaller tent that appears to be just for her to play chess in. And she's even more beautiful up close. Her ageless pale white skin and her dark brown hair. She moves with great elegance, and she has a lady's maid in the tent with her, who is arranging her hair and robes as you come in. She's clearly completely changed. She's completely changed all her clothes since she was off hunting, the lady's maid is wearing a gray dress, has a very severe brown braid. The dress is meticulously cleaned and pressed, and she's sitting off on the side of the tent, and is just kind of watching Lady Killshaw, Queen Killshaw, to see at any moment if she might need anything. And Lady Killshaw, Queen Killshaw, arranges the board so that she is white, so that she will go first. And she says, "Bonne chance," as they say in Bourgogne.
And you as well. I am, of course, at a disadvantage, but as a commoner, I recognize your Majesty's station to make the first move. I've undone my musket and laid it down to the side. And
It is a pleasure to spend time with those who walk the boards on the stage. And I am appreciative, and she makes her first move, bringing out her pawn. I'm appreciative of your, the favors you've done us.
well, of course, we appreciate your Majesty's sentiment. We were defending the city that we love, that we all love, and the move.
She quickly brings her bishop out very aggressively. She kind of like smiles a little bit about it.
You know, move again. The interesting thing about chess is so much attention is paid to protecting the king, and yet the king is so weak. Well, any practitioner of chess knows the queen is by far the most powerful piece on the board.
Yes, and the queen must be protected at all costs.
Yes, but she is also can be bold. She can afford to be bold as long as her pieces are all acting in unison, the pieces and pawns with which she plays.
Yes, well, all of my pawns are in unison. That is for certain.
I have no doubt. We've spent
And
a long
she
time.
aggressively moves out her other bishop,
Yes.
trying to be a baller on you.
Study the board a little bit. Yes, you of course, I'm sure Lucian is seems to be knowledgeable about everything.
He is a valuable asset.
Yes. Of course, you must be your Majesty must be aware that But it's not just the prince and House Mussover, for instance, who is angling for power, but the, and I'm sorry, out of character, the other houses that are in competition with
Stuyvesant and Dayron.
Yes, the Stuyvesant and Dayron also seem to be bent on continuing the struggle for dominance in the city.
You bring out your bishop,
Mm-hmm.
and she castles, and she's like, I'm not worried about it. My position is very secure. The Dayrons do not stand a chance. They're weak.
Mm-hmm. So you're prepared to defeat both groups if necessary, if it comes to that?
Oh yes, but there will be no need for that. They recognize that I am the true queen, and the resistance will end quickly.
I have no doubt that you have planned this out very well and have thought it out. You've spent 6 years gathering your formidable forces, and you obviously have great wisdom and insight. I move and
take her bishop.
And I say, but of course,
she looks slightly surprised.
There's unexpected dangers around every corner, as we have just seen, and it is important to play one's hand at the right time, I think. I wonder if you've ever considered, with your formidable forces gathered outside the gates of the city...
She takes your bishop.
With her
knight. You are very knowledgeable for a commoner, and she takes your bishop.
Well, I think it's, like I said, I respect the great power of Your Majesty and the boldness of the Queen's action. My Queen takes her.
Yeah, Queen takes her.
Right. And I would just...
Slight surprise, just a slight
I would
flicker of an eyelid.
Hate to see something unexpected happen. And I wonder if there isn't a role for the Council of the Blooded in this that may... where the Council may play a role that could achieve your ends while avoiding further bloodshed and suffering for the people of the city.
Yes, well, the Council of the Blooded is an important part, the lungs, if you will, of the body of government of Elenia Toth. One cannot exist without such organs, but the organs cannot exist without the brain. And she moves another piece. Moves her knight out.
Interesting. And then Jasper says, well, I just, again, we are not here to tell anyone what they might do, but as a commoner, but a son of the up-and-coming class, I wonder if there isn't a chance where this may be hashed out through the Council of the Blooded, where I'm sure you will find a lot of sympathy and a lot of, you will be able to present a compelling case and maybe work some strings behind the scenes so that you can achieve...
Bishop out over to the castled area.
What was
strings
that?
behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. And that way you may achieve your ends without, again, having to use the formidable strength that sit outside the walls where everyone can see.
And she feels a bit threatened by what you're doing. She sees that there's potential for problem there, and she says, I'm not worried about the Council of the Blooded. The way that the noble houses work is they fall in line behind the power. It is clear. They know I have the proper blood connection. They know I have the power, and they will see me fix the city. They can vote on what they vote on, passing their laws. But if anyone stands in my way, I will destroy them. And she moves her knight in, thinking that she's threatening your queen and defending really intelligently.
Jasper at that point says, well, it was just a thought that even before you enter the city, maybe we could arrange with the different houses to have the Council of the Blooded sit and present your claims so that they may accede to your wishes without the need for your troops to make a show of force in the city. And then I make my final move, I believe. Oh, looks like I stumbled into checkmate.
Roll persuasion with advantage. Your persuasion is already insane.
Yeah.
So we'll give this a DC 30.
Oh,
See
gosh.
what happens when you roll persuasion with advantage.
I need another 20.
What's that?
I just need to pull out another d20 to roll twice.
Now, what do you need to roll in order to get a 30?
Well, I hesitate to tell you. Hold on.
It could make me make the DC easier.
Yeah.
What do you need to roll in order to get a 30?
Let me look at the roll. Persuasion. I get a 10. The lowest I can roll is a 23.
So you're saying a 7.
So,
no.
What do you
No.
roll to get
No.
a 30?
Well,
A 17?
7.
What does the dice say when you get a 30?
I think 17.
Yeah,
A
17.
17?
That's pretty high.
Alright, so DC 29. With rolling and try to beat a DC 29 with advantage.
What's your modifier?
Plus 13. So I need a 16 or higher. Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
14. But I have inspiration. But I'm gonna save that. I did my best.
She says,
So,
I think
27.
I think you misunderstand. It is an honor for you to meet with me one-on-one. It is an honor for you to play chess with me. And you are meant to lose. But your intelligence is commendable. And so I will forgive you the mistakes of a commoner. And I will simply let you know that the Council of the Blooded will bow before me. I am not concerned about these things. And she turns to her handmaid. Jessa, please give this man 100 gold pieces as a thank you for a fine game. Which you can roll insight.
23.
She thinks of this as chump change.
Yes.
Like she's giving you a demeaning tip. And
I'll take it.
she...
You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. So her handmaiden brings me the 100 gold.
Yeah, Jessa just produces it from behind her back.
Okay.
And Queen Killshaw rises, preparing to leave.
Okay. I rise and flourish, and I thank her for this honor and something I will not forget.
So, let's give a little. See what anything I left out from her description as she stands, and you see the light of midday catching her face in the smaller blue tent. Her hair is held back by a simple silver clasp. Her silken robin's egg colored gown whispers against the floor of the tent as she moves. The dark green slash in her dress echoes the hues of forest depths, hinting at a strength that lies beneath the surface, like a steel blade concealed within a velvet sheath. She has a strength that speaks of not of brute force, but of keen intellect and unwavering resolve. Her every move is fluid and deliberate. There's a subtle aura of authority that radiates from her like the warmth of a hearth fire. She has the beauty of a person who has weathered life's storms and emerged not unscathed, but more resilient and more formidable. To face Lady Peel was to face a woman who knew her own worth, a woman who would not be easily swayed or intimidated. It was to face a mind as sharp as any sword, and a will as unyielding as the mountains themselves. And
Not
thoroughly
easily.
impressed, but as she thoroughly impresses you, she leaves the room.
Okay.
She leaves the tent.
Not easily swayed, aka DC 29.
So we're going to cut to either Hudson playing Hold'em with the people in person, or to Una and Daphne's vignette. What will be first?
Either one's cool with me.
I will roll for it if no one has a preference. Alright, even for the ladies on the television set. It is even. Are you all arm wrestling or wrestling with Ewan, or what do you want to do with your time together?
Well, Una's just in a existential depression of how much nobility sucks. Like that we've gone. And she's having her. Not that that's something she can really talk about in this place, but mostly that's emotionally where she is. She hates all of these people.
Which I think Daphne can clock this, and I think they have enough of a shorthand that even if they can't explicitly talk about it, there is a camaraderie. You know, like when you're at like a party that's really boring, or like in a staff meeting that's awful, and like you can find like your person and just be like, ugh, and it helps a little. I think it's kind of, whoa, you know. So Daphne will go up to Una and say, you know, I know, and we can talk about it later, but I want to let you know, I know holding your nose and doing this is not easy, and I am very proud that you are both standing your ground, but knowing how to do you say pick your battles. And talking of which, I wonder if maybe this is a moment for you to channel some of that energy into something physically outward. I feel like we should find somebody for you to roughen up a little bit. What do you think?
That would probably make me feel a little better.
Then up you get NLZ. So.
Ewan walks up to the two of you talking, the very broad-shouldered, thick-necked noble, sort of the features of a potato farmer rather than anything particularly refined, and he says to you both, he says to Una,
I bet you struck the killing blow on that big monster, didn't you? That's how you got them eyeballs around your waist.
I considered it a real group effort. You see, we just generally have this odd thing we do where we all kind of collectively discuss and agree on things, and we all work together, and nobody's really in charge, and amazingly so far it's worked out pretty well for all of us.
Right.
Just really aces.
I don't take credit when it was, you know, a group project.
Well, I know who the muscle of the group is. I'd love to. Maybe we could arm wrestle, eh? Maybe I could defeat the defeater of the monsters.
Yeah, maybe.
You face
Maybe.
arm
You ever play a
against
game
arm,
called
brawn
Sea
against
Legs?
brawn.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I'll teach you a little game called Sea Legs.
It's a
Sea
great
legs.
We used to play it on the boat. You try to rip my legs out from under me, I try to rip your legs out from under you.
With me arms.
Well, if you rip the legs out with the arms, you can use anything you got, whatever your technique is.
Anything goes in sea legs.
You can do a leg sweep, you can do a headbutt to the back of the knee. It's really something we like to call no holds barred.
Well, if there's no weapons involved except your body and there's no magic.
Of course not.
No magic, eh?
No magic, no weapons. Just brawn against brawn.
Yeah!
First person to put the other person's back on the ground wins.
I knew I liked you. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's play.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna have 3 contested athletics checks,
That's right. 2 out of 3 wins.
Kick his ass.
and let's do the first one.
It's all in good fun. It's all in good
Get
fun.
him!
Oh shit!
Get him!
Are you raging?
Yeah.
Raging Cajun?
Class solidarity, let's go!
I think his no magic rule would probably cause problems if I decided to rage. I don't know.
All right, roll me an athletics check.
Alright. That would be a 26.
Okay.
Oh, he rolled a 26 as well.
Oh,
A tie.
So, Una, give me a description of what happens in the first round of sea legs as it turns out a tie.
So we both like dive for each other's legs, and it just looks like a weird like locked pretzel. And then simultaneously, we both grunt like, and we both pick each other up and fall on our backs simultaneously. We turn over like a fucked up crab. We're just like, ah!
That's funny.
Formidable! Very formidable! May I continue to try to make you submit on the ground, or do I need to stand up and we try again?
Ah, well, when you put it nice and fancy like that, how can I say no?
Alright, let's see if I can put your lights out then.
Go ahead and make an athletics check, because he tries to like crush your neck with his forearm, and he's grinning, and Hudson and Asher are looking kind of scandalized nearby. Some of the soldiers are rooting him on. Yeah, squish her, squish her, Ewan. Oh, shit.
23.
Okay, you definitely win this round. He only rolled a 9. So
Yeah. Good
give,
girl.
Good girl.
give me a description of what happens on the ground.
So this time she does like a little feint where like he goes to grab and she feints one direction but goes the other direction and just gets fingers under his toes and just flips him from the toes like flipping over a table.
Oh! Ah! The lady that took down the beholder! Ah!
You wouldn't expect anything less, right?
I'm not immune to prone!
Of monsters.
I don't have hover! Ah! Is this how the beholder fell when you threw him end over end?
Alright, one more roll. Unless it's a tie.
Let's
Unless he
squishier than
wins.
you.
Good.
Ready?
Ready.
Shit! That would be 26 again.
Oh, he only got a 23. Describe the end of this wrestling match.
Those are close in numbers. This one, they go into their pretzel again, and they're just like sweating and still, and it's kind of like in an arm wrestling match, but it's just steady, 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 and then she digs her heels down and just screams, "Ugh!" and flings him up, and he just flies through the air and does like a full rotation, like whoop, whoop, and then smacks down on his back in the dust.
And a good amount of the soldier guard people are laughing, and Hudson and Asher are laughing, and Ewan gets up, and he's laughing too, and he's like, well done, and he comes in for a big, beefy, hairy, sweaty man arm grasp thing.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
She gives it back. She gets full forearm, gets him a big pat on the back, and she was like, it's been a long time since I got to play sea legs.
And
Thanks for that.
he pulls you in with the arm grasp, and he says quietly near your ear,
If you'd like to spend some time together later tonight, I'd love to chat with you more.
This is where we see if she's still taken.
Yeah.
Still taken.
and he moves back, making sure that no one heard or saw his putting that out there. And then Hudson looks at the rest of the group. Oh yeah, Daphne, what were you doing during this whole exchange? What was the Daphne part of this?
Oh, I'm like during the match or during the post?
During the pre and during and post.
Right. Well, I mean, I think she does not need to loudly cheer for Una because she knows Una's got it, and I think Daphne's feeling a little smug and understanding that medicine can take many different forms. And I will say as well, even though with the observant feat she could ostensibly lip read what this dude has said to her, Daphne's going to make a point of looking away and giving Una privacy so she can make up her own mind about what she wants to do. And if they talk about it later, then that's great, and if not, that's great too.
Nice.
But mostly the goal was to make Una feel a little better, and it seems like she is, so it's good.
Muy bien. Is there any other roleplay type thing that Daphne would like to be up to, or activity or anything?
No, nothing in this moment.
Alright, so Hudson invites, while you guys are wrestling or after or something, Hudson invites Hassom and Lord Hans to play Hold'em. And Hudson says to Lucian, "Hey Lucian, I'm going to play some dragon poker with these two. I'll tell you what, I'll back you if you'd like to play. 20 platinum. If nothing happens, you give it back. If you win, you keep it all. What do you say?" And they kind of jiggle the bells in their hair.
I'm in.
Smile. You've been working hard. You deserve a little fun. All right. And so you all are betting the money that you have in game.
Lord Hans is proficient in playing cards. I don't know if
That's
that means anything. At last, he's finally going to use that skill.
And I would expect somebody like Henry
Yes, yes.
to know.
Right. But you also know, even though you're betting, your own money, that if you touch any of the diamonds from the party fund, Daphne will kill you and not bring you back.
What do you say we
Yes.
we start the first round at 1 platinum, as is the ante, if you will.
How do you play this game?
Can I coach? Would you allow me to help my friend and coach him on his first
Oh
few
no,
hands?
that would give you too much of an advantage.
Fair enough.
And they explain to you all the rules of Texas Hold'em poker as in the game.
Parvus Hold'em.
Dragon poker.
Sure, I'll put one of these kind of coins on the table.
All right. Are you keeping your hand?
Fold.
How about you?
I'm keeping my hand.
All right. You put a platinum in there, Lucian. Does anyone want to raise? I'm not raising.
Is this like normal Hold'em stuff? 'Cause
Uh-huh.
You don't usually raise after you call.
Whatever.
No.
Any raises, Lucian? No. Feeling hungry for more? All right. Here comes the flap.
The flap.
Yes. It's not the flop. It's the flap.
Okay.
It's the flap of skin on a dragon's wing that keeps it aloft here in Dragon Poker. We've got a 6, a 5, and a 9. One player's out. And I guess I'm first. Not the best position.
What is a good position?
Last. Last is better than first.
Oh.
I'll put in 2 more platinum pieces.
What does that mean? You have a good hand or something?
It could mean that, or it could mean I'm bluffing you.
Is there a way I can inside him?
They smile and like jingle their bells in their hair. Yeah, you can roll insight.
Oh, that's not great. 12.
Yeah, you don't know.
Like, I don't know how this plays the game. I'm a fool.
All right. Well, it was nice knowing you 2 platinum. Well,
I'll put in 2 platinum.
all right. Is it just me and you, Lucian? Well, that's no fun. I don't want to take money from the Queen's man. Let's see what happens. An ace. Well, that changes things. Or does it?
Hans is smiling.
I'll check to you, Lucian.
1 platinum piece.
1 platinum. I'll see your 1 and raise you 3. 3 total. So you'll need to put in 2 more.
Isn't this exciting?
2 more.
I don't understand what's going on.
So I matched that too, yes.
So,
All right, 13
I'll
platinum in the
telepathically
middle. Lucian, you're playing with my money, you know.
And then I'm all in. No.
ooh.
Last card hits the table.
Now Hans is frowning.
Did you have like 2 8s or something?
I had a 5 and an 8. I would have had 2 pair.
Oh.
I'll bet 7 platinum. Wow.
I'll bet you 7 and all in. I give everything I got.
Okay, how much have you put in so far?
So it would
What
have
did I
been
give you?
half
10
of their.
platinum.
It was
Give him 10?
20.
Yeah.
You give me 20, so.
Oh.
They give him 20?
Yeah, so
That's
it'd
so
be
you put
20
in
minus 2.
1. You put in 1 at the start, and then 1 for the starting bet, and then
3.
2. Was it 3 for the turn?
Well, if he matched it, it would be 42 total.
And then I'm just trying to see how much in he is.
So it was
Put in
1,
and then
2, and then
and then
3,
3,
4. No, that we did twice.
Then you bet 7, so he matched the 7 and then put the rest in. So
So
it'd be 8 more.
I think you're in for 13. So you'd be 7 more, I think. If you're at 13, you'd be 7 more to have all of your stack.
Yep.
And then I put my 7 in. So we're at, what did you say?
It should be 42. Or if everybody.
It'd be 40
Yeah.
if he put all 20 in.
Yeah.
Yeah, all mine.
I'm at 41.
Oh,
We-
you
I
guys
have nothing else
41.
left.
42.
So my 20 platinum are in
All right,
there.
let's see what you got.
This seems exciting.
What do you got, my
I put
friend?
down a pair of 9s with a 2 kicker.
I have a straight.
Whoa!
Yeah, see? Hans, Hans is
7,
smiling
8,
again.
9.
Lucian.
Wow, great job.
Never play with the Spy Master.
They push the 41 platinum pieces over to you. So you'll wanna remember that you have 41 now because we're gonna play one more hand. They're now gonna let you keep that money.
Well, Lucian, I know why my sister keeps you in her employ. Very talented.
And they go like this and make some little sparks.
I sense some sparks between us.
I'm sorry, what was the grand total?
You got 41 in the pot.
42.
We'll say 42 since 2 other people think it's 42. You got
Well, if they each
42.
put one
Well,
in.
we both put 1 in, so
All right.
they match each other.
It's 42 now. You've got 42.
Okay.
And there's one more hand. And Hudson's kind of making eyes at you.
Hans doesn't know how to feel about this. Hans has not had good romantic luck in the past.
Do you prefer red wine or white?
Or a rosé.
Rosé.
Or a mixture of the two.
Hans may need to stop drinking entirely. Hans has had a bad hangover recently.
Well, since you won the hand, you're the force bet on this one. Should we up the ante? Should this be a two platinum force bet?
Sure.
All right.
2.
Let's see. Let's see if I want to match your Oh, you might be in trouble. I'll put in my 2. They put in 2 more.
I'll fold or whatever he said earlier.
Oh, such a conservative little halfling.
I don't know what's going on.
I love your tiara, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It was a queen gift.
Hans is proficient in playing cards.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna fold.
Wow! Didn't even see what was.
All right. Time for another flap. Not a flop, a flap. Oh my.
Hans is smiling.
Oh. Well.
1.
I fold. Looks like you're the king. Lucian, well done.
Hey, good job, guys.
So you've put in 3, so you go up to 45. You get 2 that you didn't have. So you're walking away with 45 platinum pieces out of this exchange. And you guys should mark down anything that you put in.
Yeah.
I didn't put in shit.
I put in
Didn't you
one.
ante to even?
Nope.
No,
I
he
folded.
he never played.
I folded both hands, and rightly so.
But I thought you have to ante before you.
Yeah,
Just
there's
play.
no small blind and big blind in Dragon Poker.
Well, there was a force or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
I could say that there was an ante to look at the cards at all, because that was kind of what I was thinking of. But I think we'll live.
Hans
We'll
is
live.
proficient in playing cards. Proficient.
Yes,
My proficiency
so-
has prevented me from losing. Once
So
again.
let's just do a luck check from the 3 of you, and you can roll with advantage. 5 and a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a nat 20.
The 3.
I'll say that you all play for a little while longer, and you get 20 more platinum. So your proficiency gave you the advantage,
Thank you.
but you do not win anything. Your proficiency prevents you from losing anything. All right. So where do we want to go from here? Jasper had a great game of chess. I'll say this. Some servants of the camp come up to each of you and tell you that while you're staying at the camp, a tent has been erected for you all to spend time in. That you are guests of Queen Killshaw, and that you can rest in the particular tent. And Lucian, you can bring them there.
Are we all back together?
So you all are collected back together in a tent. It's around 2 p.m. I'd say at this point. And Lucian, you bring them there. It's up to you whether you want to stay there with them, talk to them, find out more about them, or split. But you all are together, and Lucian is dropping you guys off. And leave it to you all. And you can tell me anything that you want to do within the camp, or ask questions about the camp that could lead to you telling me what you want to do in the camp.
Una, what time of day does Paul usually sleep?
I don't know. I mean, I assume what I know from the times that we've hung out.
Seems to be at night, right?
Is he diurnal?
Slept
Yes.
at night when we hang out and go outside.
It's a diurnal dragon.
Yes, all right. So tonight we'll try to put you in his dreams, yes?
Okay.
That's an interesting proposition, Henry.
Yes.
When he asks you this question, Una, you think about the time that you had where Paul was weirdly licking you, and you guys were making out in a way that wasn't really making out.
So Una has befriended and seduced a dragon, David.
When she was alone with the dragon and he was licking her.
And there was true feelings between them.
My first boyfriend was a dragon. What can I say? Then, yes, Una has many
Oh yeah.
thoughts and feelings about wanting to visit Paul in his dreams.
My girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough.
That's rough, yeah.
What are we referencing?
Avatar.
Avatar.
That's their bread and butter. Are we staying? You want to talk? Want to talk to people?
Specifically, I'm trying to remember when we lost Paul. We had him drop us off on the roof of.
We were at the Mage College.
The Mage College.
And then he was chilling at the roof, and then when we came out,
he felt it.
He was with Killshot.
Or with
Or not Killshot. With
He was with. Yeah, he was with.
You
Kingfisher,
received orders.
But something happened where
from
we
Lady
were in there
Killshot.
for a long time because we went in and then we went
Telling
somewhere
you
and
to
then we
keep an
were
eye on these
underground
people
and
while
that's
they're
when
in
we went down the skin
and to see
tunnels
what
and stuff.
information you can get from them about the plans.
Or is that when you fought what Welrar?
You also
Yes, it was when we fought World War.
Okay.
When we killed World War and we came out of it, then it was whatever. What's his face? Dead fish? What's the guy?
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher.
Fish.
I think it is after we went and fought inside the beach. We went to the Mage College, and then we ended up, after defeating Welrar, going down into the crevice beneath the kitchen or something, and did that. And
We
then
did
when
that too? Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
It was, and we fought what was the thing? We were fighting like in the water, and you were turned in. Oh, it was when we ran into the Galacticosh the first time.
Oh,
Are you guys saying all of this in front of Lucian, who's in the tent with you? Is accompanied you to
No,
the
I'm
tent?
just trying. I'm trying to remember it in terms of sorry, offline. I was trying to remember it because part of I know when I go into the dream. If I get to go into his dream, part of what I want to communicate is I want to remember all of the horrible things that happened when we left him so he understands why we didn't come back, like why we did not abandon him. It was like replaying everything that we went through after he dropped us off.
Muy
So they
bien.
can create worlds inside his dreams.
Muy bien.
So we
That's
staying and talking to people? What are we doing here?
Well, and
We're inside the tent.
and our friend is still with us. Yes.
Are we in the tent now? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
You're in a tent. Lucian's with you. You guys are all gathered together again.
I'm going to communicate telepathically to each member of the party. I'm going to say this. I think that the prince and the Mosovers are completely doomed. They stand absolutely no chance against these people. I think we should encourage them to surrender to cause as little bloodshed as possible.
Jasper will using message will agree and briefly recount how he tried to convince the queen to resolve this peacefully through pulling levers at the Council of Blooded, but she was offended at losing in the chess game and declined that suggestion.
I'm going to pass all that along to the party telepathically.
Can we respond to that?
Yeah.
You using message?
No, he has.
telepathy.
Can we text back to
Is
you?
that a spell?
No, it's his telepathic feed.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
feet.
I think.
I have message, so I can respond to you, and I think
Yeah.
Daphne has message too.
I have sending,
Oh, that's the spell.
which I have to. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Let's see.
I like the idea of the game of telephone where it just gets completely like.
all right.
Lucian, you're just standing there watching these
Yeah,
people
we're
like
trying to
silently
figure it
staring
out.
at each other.
We're all
What?
looking around too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just watching these people staring at each other. And
So we
Silently.
can't
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah.
You can't respond to me telepathically. And then,
You're like, Jasper, I heard you pushed over the queen. What?
and what else I was going to say is, I kind of like these people, and I hope they do win. I find them charming.
Yeah.
Daphne, what did you
Luna
say?
just looks at you with disgust.
Did
Hassan gives Uno a thumbs up.
okay? So I forget. So I have to point at people and whisper. So I do a little bit of that, but obviously it's drawing Lucian's attention.
I'll say.
And you can the targets can reply in a whisper that only I can hear. Yeah.
I'm gonna take your leave.
Hey,
This is my servant. He'll be outside the tent if you need some water, food, or anything like that. And
hey,
I
Lucian, before
yeah.
you go, do you know, just offhand, like which of the gods in Elenia Toth is Queen Killshaw into? Is she worshipped in any of the temples?
I wouldn't be a very good spy master if I talked about my lady.
Oh, is that not something people talk about? Just like their religious beliefs? Seemed everybody in town was, all happy to go to whatever temple they were at and have parties and stuff. So I just didn't know. And I was just wondering in case whether her temple was still standing or if that's going to be something she'd have to rebuild.
Alright then.
I can tell you the answer if you want to answer them.
Well, it's great talking to you, guy.
Hey, congratulations on a rather rewarding day for you, my friend. Well played. You're clearly very experienced at cards. Yeah.
Have a good night.
Let me tell you, when it comes to dragon poker, is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. When it comes to dragon poker, you have quite the poker face, my friend.
It's almost like the god of luck was on your side. Because, that's one of the temples.
I don't think it was Fetlan that was on your side, perhaps, or on the queen's side.
Yes. But then there's Gazul. Does that name ring a bell? Gazul. Gazul.
Although she was in Parvus quite a while, and the turkey god is, as I know, my people, well loved there.
But she certainly didn't seem to adopt the Parvusian, ruling style, of, the Council of Holies and many people making decisions.
Think Fetlan, right? All those hugs? I would hate to see 20,000 soldiers just going in and hugging everyone in Elenia Toth. Wouldn't you hate that?
You guys can say things to him and then roll insight and see if you can read his facial expressions to the things that you're saying to him. See if you can read him.
Julie's gonna do it.
He's like, if you want.
I don't have great insight.
Yeah.
My insight isn't good. I'm just gonna say every god's name and insight him as I do it.
I got a 17 as this discussion is progressing.
Okay,
I will try one and say, she seems like a pretty ambitious woman. Perhaps she is a fellow follower of Tactilius.
You can roll insight on his laconic blank expression.
Well, with a +9 to insight, I rolled an 11. So I think everyone should follow,
He's unreadable. He's clearly a good spy master.
Who is the prince's spy master?
I think that's supposed to be us.
No, we're his bodyguards.
Yeah. They call me the spider.
What was the question that you rolled on, Jasper?
Somebody give me a god's name.
Gazul.
Gazul. I tried to see if I got any response out of Gazul.
His face tells you it's not Gazul that she likes.
It's not Gazul.
I got one more question for you, Lucian. Sorry, before you go, is she a supporter of the old tradition of the youth dueling each other when they come of age? Does she like that practice? Is that still going forward? Spy Master? Oh, I just rolled a 19. I only have a +1. I just got a 19 insight on that shit. I'm off.
Yeah, his face tells you that she follows the traditional social mores, which would include.
Well, you're unreadable, sir.
Excellent job, my friend.
Good job.
I would say we'll see you later, but I'm sure you'll be seeing us later without us knowing.
You're almost as silent as a steel box with a demon's pendant inside. Great spy you are.
So you take off?
I go to my own tent.
I want to.
But I posted one of my servants outside in case they want food or water or something.
Before he leaves, I want to say that one the name of the spy master for the other people. Forgot what his name.
Agent Fish.
Yeah, Agent Fish, and see if there's any recollection in his face.
Okay, you can just say, "Hey, Agent Fish."
Hey, do you know Agent Fish? Oh, that's not great. 12.
He's not Rushmore. So you go back to your tent. Do you want to do any activity or role play or visit anybody, or you just want to be like doing your shit?
I'm just gonna hang out.
Okay.
Count and recount the 40,
Yeah.
67 platinum pieces. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just made $600.
All right. So he takes off to go do that, and you guys are alone, ostensibly in this tent. What are you doing?
I cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay. Now you guys are really stealthy inside of the tent.
Yeah.
Just a whisper.
Spy master probably left some bugs or something.
I will cast silence on the flap of the tent.
Okay. So anybody who's listening at the door would have trouble hearing you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the flap doesn't make noise if it moves back and forth.
That's true. So,
Alright.
all right,
You're gonna
let's
sleep better.
let's huddle up and talk real quiet. Are we doing anything? Do we want to destroy this place? Do we want to leave? What do we want to do?
I think that
I think our work in the city is done.
yes, there's nothing we can do about this invasion. They have 20,000. They have an army 20,000 strong. We're not going to persuade them to do anything. I think the best thing we can do is to let the prince and the Musovers know what's coming, and that it might be best for them to not resist violently.
Well,
I
how
also-
many soldiers is inside? Do we even know?
Oh, inside the Musovers?
Like,
I don't know.
The whole city.
Yes, I mean the castle can probably withstand a siege,
Yeah.
but can the city? Can the people?
Mm. Do the thing is, do the nobles care? Right? If it's a noble battle,
They don't
people
care.
like his family is gonna be fucked over. So, do we care?
I mean,
one way
that's
or the
true.
other?
Jasper would feel, for the city, for his family, a siege would be awful after all they've gone through.
A war would be awful, and I don't think there's any persuading this Lady Killshaw away. That said, will she govern well? I have no idea. Would the prince? I have no idea. Would Mussover? Maybe.
Would we want to take sides to try to throw the fight, or do we just want to stay neutral so that whoever wins, we will still be revered? Or
Do we want to get your family out of there then? Because I don't care about this city.
You know, my family could leave now that my mother is mobile.
But
And maybe they could go somewhere outside the city to...
Does your family care?
we can't see the rest of the people in the city die. I can't watch them. They can't go through another war, and they can't go through another. They shouldn't have to go through this coup, but they will. I think the best thing we can do is push for peace in whatever way we think we can. I think the only way we think we can is to speak to the Musovers and to the prince, and and do our duty to give them accurate information. Now they already know that it's an army 20,000 strong.
Right.
I think what we can tell them that's new is that Lady Killshaw is stubborn and
I mean, they
not
should've
disposed to
known that.
diplomacy.
I think based on our last conversation with the prince, and also the sense that we have of Lord Mussover's intentions, I don't think that, and there's a sense that they are going to be safe within the castle.
Yeah,
They're not going to budge.
I don't think either side's gonna budge.
I don't know what we can do to safeguard the populace. That's why I thought if we could bring everyone together in a council, I'm convinced Lady Killshaw would probably find a way to prevail in that situation.
We tried.
Yeah.
We can try
Yeah,
again.
but if she doesn't want to, how are you supposed to do that? She's basically saying, look at my might. Might is right. So, what can you do? We can destroy your forces, but then that's killing a lot of people for no reason.
I admire your confidence. Yeah, even with all our power, 20,000 soldiers.
Oh, we could kill thousands of soldiers.
I could certainly.
Yeah. In a siege, we would kill thousands of
Part of me would welcome the chance of enemies clustered close together in a small area.
But that's killing thousands
Yeah,
of
no,
people.
I don't think
so.
what we want to do is prevent bloodshed. No. And also, without betraying our past loyalty to the prince, I'm not convinced he would be the best choice. Were we the ones to make a decision? And I don't think our goal is to try to find a peaceful resolution, not
Could
to
it be that
decide.
was Jasper charmed by Her Majesty? Yeah.
Well,
Jasper.
Insight Jasper.
He's a little awed and dazzled by her beauty and intelligence and her grace and her confidence, and none of the things that we see with this teen prince who seems ill-prepared to govern.
Yes.
I don't know anything about the other houses really that much who are competing, but she seems like somebody who could sit on the throne and lead the city with confidence to bring order.
I agree.
With the prince on the throne, I think there would just be continuous.
Well, so the thing is, alright, I guess this isn't a handsome talking, but politically strategies, Prince on the throne, he has we're in his ear. This person won't listen to us.
That's a good point.
So it just depends on if you think your advisement matters, or if Queen Aoife is just going to be, or Queen Killshot is just going to be so good at it, we don't have to care.
So and I want to open it up also because I feel like if others want to join, but from Jasper's perspective, he's not really interested in pulling the strings behind the throne, or he just remembers his family, that the city was at peace before Queen Aoife became possessed.
She was the good Queen Aoife. So
right.
Everything was good until we learned that she was murdering people.
Right. And the Queen Killshot doesn't seem possessed. The prince doesn't seem possessed. He's not. I guess Jasper isn't positioning himself as somebody who would necessarily influence the throne so much as I think our job lies elsewhere in a way. He just wants the city to have a sense of normalcy and peace for his family's benefit.
Agreed.
But yeah, I don't know.
Any thoughts?
Una and Daphne. Daphne is itching to get to Burgon.
I think we should spend as long as it takes to hash out the diplomatic solution. Maybe we need to talk to every one of the 20,000 members of this company and get their entire life story, take a census, we still have a lot of work to do here and not anywhere near Burgon. And
I mean, should we start talking to the people that are these all just hired hands, or are these people that care about her vision of their world or whatever?
And what would we say? Change sides?
No, just how did they live?
Yeah.
How did they live in the forest for the last 6 years? Was it amazing? Was life amazing underneath her?
What about the red caps? I mean, the other thing is we haven't spoken to the other houses that I don't have a particular urge to, but the Stuyvesants and the Dayrons.
Yeah, I don't care about them either.
No.
nor do we know anything about what is happening with the Children's Rebellion, other than apparently they get to live for at least one more evening.
Yeah,
But
I'm
just
not.
to give it a sense of scale, there's these rich people and these nobles and their royal problems and their, who's gonna sit on the throne? And then there's literal monsters bursting out of the ground.
Right.
That happened here and is probably about to happen elsewhere.
Excellent point.
That is so helpful.
Excellent point.
So we should just GTFO.
And everywhere I've been, and I haven't been a lot of places, but everywhere I've been, every leadership has its squabbles and its people trying to be in charge, and that seems just to never ever end. And it's not like any proper person will be the proper person to sit on the throne now and forever. They're only going to sit there until the next person decides that they're the better person to sit on the throne.
I am
The prince
fully
is gonna
persuaded.
Be a pet of somebody anyway. He's either going to be Mustover's pet, or our little pet, or her little pet, or Sia's little pet, depending on who does it. And all of these people are just going to get more people killed anyway. So I am in agreement on whatever causes the least bloodshed for the people of the town, who are the only people who are really deeply affected by any of these changes. Everybody else is just putting on a different dress and a different hat and having a different kind of party.
Here.
Jasper is taking this all down as swiftly as he can, thinking of how this oration will fit into a play that he is thinking about.
Spectacular. I'm fully on board. So,
we should go to.
So Una should be the queen.
Yes.
A quick resolution,
I
and then
second
onward
that.
to Burgone. It's settled, in my opinion.
I would just want to. We don't have to role play it at all, but I'd want to warn my parents what's coming, and
Yes, of course.
and yes, and you have some silk to pick up.
Are we telling the whatever people?
Friends?
Yeah. Anything?
Well, we have addressed this woman as Your Majesty, which I did because it seemed like the practical thing to do. I don't know what. We could. There's no reason not to tell the prince and Lord Mussover of what that we made a pitch for some sort of meeting or resolution, to resolve
Yes.
things peacefully, and it didn't seem like Killshaw was interested.
Yes, we should simply tell them the truth.
Yeah.
They can do with it what they will. They'll be as stubborn as the Killshaws are, and this war is inevitable.
Let's get out of this hellhole.
And at least, whatever happens, at least people aren't being eaten alive by beholders. It's
Hopefully.
a slight improvement in conditions has resulted from our actions. And I've not lost any money at poker.
Let me ask you a question. Are you capable of sending a message to your ex-girlfriend, Thea Shaw?
I could
Her name was?
I could go into her dream.
Wait, why are you?
Can anybody send her just a message? Or
Yeah.
I can do it.
You could message her?
Yep.
Just for what it's worth, you might want to inform the Children's Rebellion that they're in their crosshairs and that, from what I can tell from Lucian, Killshaw absolutely is going to continue the duels.
Yes.
And they're also gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
Well, it might tell them that that's what I mean by in the crosshairs, that they aren't aware that there's a 20,000 person army that's against their ideals.
Hans, you know this, what did you call her, this demoness, the
Yes.
best?
Yes.
If you wish to dictate a message, I will relay it as written.
Yes. You are about to be
You get 25 words.
You are about to be ambushed.
Stop.
Huge army.
Mm-hmm.
Take your people. Flee far.
Mm-hmm. Do
Fondly.
you want her to know that it is a message from you?
No.
Signed, a friend.
No, that's an overstatement. She can listen or not. I hope she doesn't.
Right, alright.
My hands are clean of her blood.
Yeah, so Daphne will give that, will send that message word for word without a sign off, and if there's a reply asking who it is, she's not going to answer it.
Yeah, you receive a reply. By whom? Who is this? What are you talking about? Where are they coming from? What, 25 words.
All right, that's settled. Let's hear no more of it. All right. Well.
Alright, we're leaving?
Yes, let's do.
Yeah.
What are, just real quick, before we head to Burgone, what's our, what does everyone need to do, if anything, that's left?
I need to pick up my clothes. We need to go into Paul's dream and find out where Paul is in Burgone.
Okay. We don't have to roleplay this, but I'd peel off just to tell my parents what's going on,
Yes.
and we'd also tell the prince.
Yes,
What
we're
we-
going to speak to the prince and to the Musovers and tell them exactly what we found.
And the
Okay.
plan is to leave through the Mage College?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked well.
Yeah. I mean, we only lost, 3 months or something of time?
Big furry cat. I think it was a month.
Tell me, tell me again what you're planning to do before you leave the city.
I'm going to pick up my tailoring. We're going to talk to the prince and to Mussover and tell him exactly what's going on.
Hold on.
Yes.
Do you want to tell your uncle?
Yes, I will tell my uncle.
He may know everything.
Yes, my
He
uncle
might,
probably
yeah.
does.
Group to talk to Prince, Mussover,
I'm gonna-
Silverwind.
I'm going to give Entrance a message from my uncle. That's what I'll do.
Prince, Mussover, Entrance.
Jasper.
What's going on?
Jasper.
You're not planning to take Entrance, or you are?
Option.
We'll send him with a message for the uncle first. He can meet us at the Mage College, maybe.
he's not leaving if he goes there.
And you guys are planning to leave via teleporting from the Mage College to the Bourgogne Mage College?
Yeah.
I need to be reunited with my notes and also be conscious, but there's that one contact that Daphne has here still, who she's gone to see before, whose name we need to go.
Schneck.
I need to look at, but she'll probably want
Are you talking about Crenchen
That's you.
Schneck?
I am, yes.
That's my favorite name of all the NPCs.
We're also-
well-armored.
We're going to go into Paul's dream and see where he is.
You would have received notification via criminal contacts, Daphne, that Crenchen Schneck is back in Bourgogne. Currently.
God damn it. But that does make it easier, I guess.
Jasper would just update his parents and warn them that they may want to find somewhere outside the city for a while until things are resolved.
Jasper wants to warn his parents to get out of the city.
Just that there may be a siege coming and more deprivation and suffering. So if they have a place to go outside the city to weather it, that may be.
And you guys are in the tent discussing this right now?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But
But maybe not another city that's gonna have demons pop out.
right. I'm thinking like just a place out in the country somewhere nearby.
Ah,
If I don't know if they have anything like that. But just,
I hail you guys.
You show back up at the tent.
Yeah.
As you walk up to the tent flap to wave at them, your voice is unheard.
Should I stand back and say, "Hey Jasper,
And
hey heroes"?
yeah, you don't hear his voice coming in through the front of the tent, but you hear it from like muffled coming from the sides of the tent.
All right, but we exist in a 3D space.
Yeah, as he's
Well, that's why we're whispering and pass without a trace.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the illusion has returned, everyone.
Hey, guy.
Hello.
I think maybe.
Hello?
If you're going to Bourgogne, I would like to join you.
Oh, for
What purpose?
doesn't your queen need you?
I will put my lieutenant in my spot.
And what would you? Yes, for what purpose do you want to travel to Bourgogne?
There's stuff happening there that I would like to wrap my head around and figure out what's going on.
Like what?
Well, like the execution of one of the
Prime Minister.
one of the Prime Minister's senior advisors.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
What are your feelings about Bergonzine?
I think something's bad is happening there, but I don't know what.
Berlandine is the Prime Minister. What are your feelings about him?
What are my feelings about the Prime Minister?
Yeah, your research would tell you that he's seems to be evil, out of control, trying to have no end to his reign, and recently tried to shut down all the temples. Seems to be trying to shut down the Mage College. Would be pretty suspicious stuff.
I'll convey all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep, he's a bit of a bastard.
it would give us the advantage of someone in the party with the queen's ear.
She would give you leave to join us at such an impactful time in her career. Yes.
We think what's happening in Bourgogne is important and relevant here.
Well, that is a relief to hear.
Fair enough.
Well,
While you were back at your tent by yourself, you received a message from the queen. And you understand, Lucian, that she thinks that this group is actually a very important asset to be cultivated. And while her current interests are local, they will soon be international. And she understands, as you have told her as much as you know about what this group has been doing and why they've been doing it, and she understands that in order to that a successful kingdom is a successful part of a whole continent. So it will be very useful to her if you maintain this relationship and perhaps using your skills, which she never really fully employs to their full extent. You know, perhaps with your skills you can actually help these people do what they're doing.
So Queen Killshaw would deprive herself of your critically important services during this time to have you join us. Us, a mere group of humble commoners, as we set out about on the next phase of our journey.
The network I've developed here will continue to serve her in my absence.
Well,
Samir, my lieutenant, is fully capable.
Yeah, it seems you guys are all pretty confident you got this in the bag here.
Can you travel with us incognito
Absolutely.
and not advertise when we return to the city that you're part of Lady Killshaw's forces?
Yes.
Well, what's the story? We just went to Lady Killshaw's place and we happened to find a random guy.
Well, we could agree to rendezvous at the Mage College at a certain time when we plan to.
That's probably a good idea.
If that was agreeable to yourself.
Say
Absolutely.
tomorrow at noon. Meet at the Mage
I'm
College?
not forcing myself upon you all.
I think it would be a boon for us to have your presence here.
It will be interesting, at least.
Yeah. I would, we may encounter some card games in Bourgogne where we could use your ability and services.
What we would ask is that you walk at the front of the party.
But, yeah.
You also have been given one half of a pair of sending stones that you can communicate with the queen.
I must warn you, though, that the drow that have engaged with us in the past have not fared so well. But we will do our best to ensure that you do not meet their fate.
A lot of people who have worked with us have been
Retired.
met their demise.
Wasn't Darius Akis was drow,
Well,
was he? Or no?
Yeah.
Was he human?
What will be.
And
It was
Welrar.
half drow.
Half drow. Welrar was drow.
Yeah, the zombie drow in the tent with you guys goes.
Great. Okay, it is decided.
How is Welrar looking these days?
Pretty bad.
No, he's not. I make sure that, his hair is presentable every day, and just because some of his skin is sloughing off, maybe he had more than he needed anyway.
The hair I'm thinking is like Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men, kind of.
The bowl
Yes,
cut.
well, it's still an improvement, so.
The bowl cut performed by a veterinarian. Yeah.
Yes. It's
Alright.
practical. It's easier to, to maintain.
So you all are accepting his traveling with you?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll have a connection with Killshot.
I mean,
that's a good
I
thing.
don't trust you, but if everybody else is cool with this, sure, I don't care.
If he strays, if he knows something, people that travel with us are generally killed.
It's true. This is true.
Just about everyone who's traveled with us so far. In fact, I would say
Actually, everybody.
except for Entrance.
We brought him back to life.
Entrance, yes,
He
Entrance
was-
was
He
killed.
did die.
He did
technically,
die,
but-
technically.
He's died repeatedly, I think.
Yeah, so...
Not just once.
He was unconscious in your arms for days
Yeah,
at
yeah,
a
yeah.
time.
That we...
If you
I
make
forgot
a
you
good
carried his-
impression before you die, we tend to bring you back. That's
Or cart your body around for
Entrance.
days through a volcano.
our other friend that got turned into a statue. We got him unstatued.
But he didn't really travel with us for anything. He was just there during that battle.
Oh, that just happened right on the spot. You're right.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah. Good. We have a good track record.
Well,
100% dead. All right. Let's head back.
except for us.
So you guys are planning to do that laundry list of things, maybe not role playing it, and have him meet you at the Mage College to teleport out.
Yeah.
Okay, and we usually end this game at 10, right? So I think it's a great time for checkouts. It being about 9:45, and we'll when we pick up next time. You guys will do the laundry list of things very quickly. We'll not role play it. We'll just get there. We'll get to the Mage College. We'll start
We're going into Paul's dream too.
that night. You're gonna go into Paul's dream.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that will obviously be role played. So we'll pick up at the Mage College with you guys about to teleport out to Burgon. Sure. Who's got inspiration currently?
Jasper does.
Not me.
I still do.
Wait, maybe I do. I can't see. Does that look erased to you?
Great question. Is this erased?
Probably not.
I couldn't tell you.
That looks erased to me.
It looks erased. It's
Look at how that 14 looks.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, the 14 looks written though, the most.
Yeah.
This 15 looks erased. If this is erased, that's erased. But I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's erased. I'm trying to erase it and it's staying the same. So no, I don't have it.
Did you have some of the Italian food?
I am.
Yeah. The rest of it?
Just the scamp.
Cool. Oh yeah, the scampi. That's right. Cool. All right. Wait. So who has inspiration?
Jasper has one. Yeah.
And the TK. All right. So for checkouts, we'll do something you liked that the DM did, something you liked that you did, and a non TK and Jasper, Zaf, a non TK and Zaf inspiration vote, and you can give an honorary shout out to one of those two as well. Zaft,
Yeah.
you will start our checkouts.
Well, first of all, David, it was awesome to have you join us, and it sounds like continue to join us on these sessions. That's awesome. It was great. It was great to have somebody new in the group and to kind of think about how our game looks to somebody new to the group and the characters
How
and the
insane our
stories.
characters are?
What?
How insane our
Yeah. And so anyway, it's great to have you. Jake was building up that we'd have a surprise guest. I thought Siobhan was going to play Lady Killshaw, but obviously I was wrong. Maybe someday she will. Awesome game, Jake. This is like one of those ones that I thought of the ball. What was that called?
The brunch ball.
Brunch ball. Fantastic NPCs that you were giving great voice to. I'm totally in awe and envy of your voice work. I loved Ewan and Hudson, and I forget the other ones, but it was great. It was great hearing their kind of their manners and their character and all that. It was so much fun, and I love the games. It was so great. So yeah, just fantastic session. I didn't know what to expect going to Lady Kilshaw's. I was thinking in the intervening weeks, like, what are we gonna say? What's our point? You know? But our motivation was just to see if we could protect the city, and I think we all honored that and did our best. So it's great.
Yeah, you were kind of like, we need to like broker a peace and negotiate a deal, but then you got there and you're like, she's pretty cool. Maybe we don't need to meddle that much after all. I've been dying to put Texas Hold'em into a session for a while, and like looking for a reason to put Texas Hold'em in, so it was fun to pop that out.
It's really cool.
Something you like that you did.
Well, I like that I won the chess game. It was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Quickly
cool.
and skillfully.
Yeah. I think. I'm trying to think. I really loved feeling the connection with Daphne and Jasper's personal story and his parents. And, Daphne had offered that a few sessions ago, and I was really grateful to bring that to completion. And Laura, all the both in that sequence, and then when you were kind of being sensitive to where Una was at and trying to guide the situation so that it could give her some relief from all the snobbery that she was having to experience. I thought the way your character is kind of in the background, but playing such critically important roles while always trying to kind of downplay her position to let others shine. I thought that was really wonderful. So I vote to give inspiration to you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. Mr. White?
Something the DM did that I liked. The chess game was a really neat little thing to throw in there. I like that. Something that I did that I liked. I liked drawing a straight during the vote. That was kind of cool. And then who gets inspiration vote? I'll go with Laura.
Cool.
Thank you.
Julie?
Yay! Yeah, so much fun stuff. I love the I too love the chess game, but even when good job on the winning the chess game stuff, but even more so the lovely storytelling and conversation in the replay of the chess game with the narrative going with the moves of the chess game between the both of you was freaking awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was like the mahjong scene at the end of Crazy Rich Asians. That's what it's called. We're playing games at different levels.
It was. It's good that they have that replay ability with the chess app, so we could do that.
Yeah, that was really cool. That it went back and going move by move, and the conversation was awesome. And I love the storyline of the generosity of Daphne going back to take care of Jasper's mom, and the image in my mind of Daphne crushing diamonds with her golden hands and turning them to powder was super awesome.
Even though if we think about what we know about those two materials, that is impossible.
It's magic. It's magic.
Diamonds are actually quite brittle.
It's determination, right? Or maybe gold plated.
Just did it. And then I love the introduction of Lucian and just having this, cagey, shrugging, stone-faced drow spy. It was very just fun trying to get any information out of him, and that was cool. And I liked all the. I'll always say I like the performance of all the characters. Una hated every single person in the game. And I guess just personally the devastation of I just was really thinking about Una's, life experience of just being on like boat crews, and then now in the timeline of this game, I realized like Una had this fantasy of what she thought Lady Peel Killshot would be like, and that she was going to be this like peaceful parliamentarian, egalitarian ruler who had adopted Parvusian governance. Like I had made up a whole story in Una's mind. And meeting this woman was such a disappointment, regardless of her regal bearing and wisdom. It was just so much like more of the same bullshit that was pretty devastating internally. So I was very grateful for Daphne and the game of getting to wrestle somebody. And I'm very excited too about Tim preparing the dream spell, and that was just so, not knowing that was your plan, and the fact that I just chose to draw a picture of Paul while we were setting it up, because I was like, Una's thinking about Paul, so that was just really cool. So, with shout outs to everybody, because it was awesome, I would give my I'll give my inspiration to Tim.
Hey, look at that. That's me.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
No, it could just as easily go to Daphne, but much like Lady Killshot, I think Daphne's got to do that.
Muy bien, Laura.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff going on. I think I got to echo everybody else where, the meta of incorporating other games is always interesting and fun. For my money, I'll go through stuff I like for everybody, but for me today, Zaft really shone. Why is that a thumbs down?
Yeah, how did it picked up somebody's hand, and that's all.
How did it do that?
Wait, what did it do? Did it?
It just auto thumbs down somehow.
Nope.
I don't know.
That's okay. It was an interesting moment that came and went. It's I don't know.
Oh.
Spooky. I hate it. Okay. I think so of course that the chess game, both winning it in real life, and then as Julie mentioned, just the masterful reincorporation, I think is so lovely. The you leaning in with everything with Jasper's mother, I think is really lovely, and you kept that through line through the session, which was cool. Your speeches for inspiring leaders are always really fun. I love this idea that Jasper's also now working on a play or a series of plays. I think that could be a really fun recurring joke, depending on where that goes. So I think that was great. Thinking about other folks, Tim, I get such a kick out of every insult that Hans throws at the Children's Rebellion leader. I always forget her name, but just the unbridled loathing never gets old to me. I'm like, what is she tonight? Like a harpy, a shrew? So that's always entertaining. Curlin, I love just how thoroughly unbothered House of Modes is by all this stuff. I thought it was really fun. You getting to pretend you know nothing about poker, and that whole aspect is really fun. Other David, it can be really difficult sometimes at the table to try, it's a fine line, speaking as a character who's been doing the same thing of still engaging with everybody, but there's information that you want to withhold, and that can be really difficult, but you seem to be navigating that with a deft hand, and it'll be interesting to figure out what this dude's deal is, and is he who he says he is, and all those things. That's gonna be really interesting. And Julie, I can never get enough of Una's class consciousness. Just is ambrosial and nourishment, and really good in this this actual political moment. So I love it, and I love her, and I love you, and it's lovely. That's what I got. Yeah, and so my inspiration vote is for Zaft.
Sweet. And did you say the thing you liked that you did?
Oh, he already has it. Oh, I didn't fall asleep, so I liked that.
What time is it there? It's 1 a.m. now.
It's 1, and with the sleep stuff, that's a little tough, but it's good. But no, I think it's always interesting for me, and I'm glad that it seems to be translating. But it's fun. It's always fun for me when Grumpy Daphne is kicking and screaming about doing like a nicer right thing, and that, you know, letting herself every once in a while like feel good about that, because there have been walls for a reason, but like getting back to the roots is good. So that came up twice tonight, and that is fun to play with.
Nice.
Also, if I can
Who's the non-Zaft and non-TK vote for?
Right, sorry. I'm gonna say Julie.
Sweet. What were you gonna say, Zaft?
I was just gonna. It occurred to me how Daphne long ago helped his mom. I forgot what you did, but early on, but it was obviously much lower powered, and you helped her alleviate some of her suffering. And
that might have just been a medicine.
With medicine, and it alleviated some of her suffering. And now, whatever months later, we come back, and it shows like the arc of the strength of the power that you've grown now.
Yeah,
that you
true
go
too.
back, and you are able to help her walk again. To rise from her bed.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. TK. Mr.
Yeah,
Portland.
I feel like a lot of things were said. To add on, I'd say not only did Daphne help out, but she like begrudgingly did the hug stuff, and then when it was like, oh, but I'm gonna use the party's diamonds. I'm not gonna use my diamonds. It was like a great addition to it. I really liked it. A lot of Kismet stuff happened. The like dream with Paul, the Spy Master winning at cards, the Uno winning without actually raging or getting an advantage with the fighting. You know,
yeah, that's cool.
Just the way you did the talking and the chess moves, it was all so good. I liked a lot of it. Yeah, same thing. Hasem also hates all of these people, and has no interest in any of it. For me, I think it's fun to play a super uncharismatic person, because I have to think of like, how do I say things in a way that I shouldn't be saying them.
Yeah.
You say your introduction to Killshot by going "What's up?"
And what did, you said something
It was
also
lovely.
when we were trying to figure out how to address like that she was a queen or a lady, or you said something about like you said like what's all that? What's that mean?
Oh yeah. When
you
you
a queen?
Yeah, because we kept saying like, oh, she's the queen. I'm like, what does even a queen mean? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just fun to do that stuff. Yeah, I think everybody had such great stuff. Who would I give? Yeah, I think Laura, because she did both the role playing and the mechanics really well. So I'll give
Thank
her and she stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning for us.
Timothy.
That was great. I love the mini games. I especially loved all the new. First of all, welcome, David. Great job. Keeping it close to the vest. Being an enigma is a hard thing to do, and it was cool. It was great. Is Lucien named after Lucien Lachance?
No.
From the Elder Scrolls series. But yeah, very cool. I liked the new noble characters. I liked all the new Killshot characters. I want them to take over and rule the city now. I want that Hudson, fantastic.
And you want to socialize with them.
That big, I want to hang out with them. I want them to be friends with the Tamarins. But I liked the incorporation of the mini games, especially like Zaft's beating beating Lady Killshot like a gong at chess, despite playing black. Playing the Alekhine and Nimzovich approach of taking the flanks as black. Modern chess. Yeah, that was cool. And then, I'm going to vote. Everybody did great. Everybody's roleplay was excellent, as always. The new character was an exciting element to have. Everybody was fun. But the inspiration, at the end of the day, goes to Una's speech. The greatest rousing speech, totally in character, but a completely rousing speech that completely persuaded my characters. Like, these are who comes from a completely different perspective. Like, she's correct. She's absolutely correct.
Like, why are we fucking around with all this politics and there's monsters bursting out of the ground?
Yes, she's exactly right. Yeah.
Here.
That was great.
Did you say what you liked that you did?
Did I do something that I liked? What did I do? I liked Hans's interaction with the nobles. I was playing it as Hans is terrible at being a peasant. So he's just constantly saying things that are inappropriate for a peasant. And just Hans is a terrible actor. And I don't know what Hans is going to do when he gets to Burgone, if he's going to try to keep pretending to be Henry Squab, or if he's just going to go around as a member of the Tamarins. But yeah, Hans is bad acting. So.
A peasant in pride silk mage robes.
Yeah. Where do you get that?
He's but a commoner. His name is Henry Squab.
I like the line. I'm proficient in cards and I fold.
Yeah.
You save money.
Do you have the perpetual mage armor ring on?
Yep, it's on.
Yeah. Just trying to think of what I will give you with your robes. But I'll look up Pride Silk because they have their own.
It might just be
thing that they do.
+1.
You wish.
Yeah.
You wish I'd increase your AC. +1 doesn't matter with mage armor. You just have mage armor. And you voted?
I did.
6. Okay. All right. So the inspiration goes to Laura.
Thank you.
The great 1 a.m. Mistress of the 1 a.m. I'm grateful to be back with you guys and playing.